Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and a very good morning to my mate Gus, the first comment of the day. Very glad to be here with you again. Benny Two Shoes, he's just got home from church. Liar. Benny Two Shoes here with you for YouTube Live Sports. Really proud to be here today again at BARGO Sports Club for the Nepean Highlanders state pairs. Bit of a change up this morning. We've actually got the senior men's pairs this morning. We're just for fixturing sake, if nothing else, we don't want players playing on the same rink twice. So we've scheduled them here, and very shortly we'll have a special guest. No rush. It's all right. Take your time, mate. And it's going to be brilliant. And I'll do my usual discussion of the weather. And I can tell you it is chalk and cheese from yesterday. I actually have just a jumper on, not my big puffy jacket. It is beautiful, spectacular conditions here, in fact, and really, really happy to be able to bring this to you. Now, as a special guest and commentator, I've heard Mr. Stephen Della. Welcome. Yep, just it's right up here. We'll bring it around to there. Good to see you, mate. I actually can't hear you. Why not? No, I don't. Hang on. Something's going wrong on that microphone. I'll sort that out as we go along. Yep, that should be right. Definitely not. Something's gone wrong. So I'm going to have to, I'll figure something out. What I'll actually do is I'll hand you this one. I've got another solution, and I'll take this fella.
Morning, everybody. Welcome to BARGO Sports Club. I'm Stephen Della. I'm the president of the Nepean Highlanders Regional Bowls Association and erstwhile co-commentator in some of these live streams that we're doing. We're really proud to be able to bring you some of the high-quality players that we've got in this region. And I think from what I heard yesterday, were two cracking games that we had in the men's open pairs, round of 16 and quarter-final. And we'll be showing you the final of that this afternoon as well. I was playing in the seniors and got beaten, so I wasn't able to watch the afternoon game, but now I've got nothing to do but chat to all my all the fellow viewers here today.
That's it. You get to have a seat and sit next to Benny Two Shoes.
Yep.
Yeah, do you think? Yeah, it's going to be, as we said, a brilliant day. Just fantastic yesterday. The standard was top-notch, as good a games as I think I've managed to cover, especially on a green that was soaking wet. We only had a mill of rain, but just didn't let up all day. The cloud cover and that, very different today.
Yeah, no, glorious sunshine. You probably see in the background there's a bit of blue sky, but we've got the sun out. We've got our canopy, so we're in a sun-safe spot.
Exactly.
And so we're just kicking off the game now. They've had their two roll-ups.
That's it. So we'll jump on to the other end. And, ladies and gentlemen, round one. Let's go. Oh, I haven't named the players. I should tell you who's playing, actually. Let's have a look. So we've got from Austral, the Austral Eagles, Mark Langfield, my apologies, and John Roachy, famous name around the region. And on the other team from Blacktown Workers, Jeff McDonald and Peter Embleton, known as Sharky. So pretty good, strong start again. These guys had a good run yesterday, I assume.
Yeah, so the Blacktown team played the Camden team, won pretty easily, I think 25-7. And Roachy and Langers played next to us. So I think they were playing I think St Mary's. They were playing St Mary's, and they won by about 7 shots at the end, 17-10 or something. I don't have the exact scores on me.
Yeah, we're certainly at the pointy end of this, and these guys are good quality, so should be a cracking game. And the final this afternoon will be magic. Cannot wait.
Yep. Yeah, so Mark and John are current inter-regional senior representatives, so on paper they might be the favourites, but Jeff and Sharky played really well, dominated a Camden side yesterday, so they're in pretty hot form. Both of these teams played at Penrith yesterday. So we were playing on the TIFF yesterday. So very much similar to this when it's dry and quick. So should be a good quality game.
Yeah, we're getting some interesting turn yesterday. It was turning beautifully both directions. We've just moved over a little bit closer to the ditch, only about a couple of feet from yesterday. But yesterday, like I said, it was spongy and wet as you'd expect, but it was still turning quite a lot, which surprised the players, to be honest. I was after speaking to them at the end.
Oh, yeah, this is a terrific green. Nathan Irvine, the greenkeeper, has had this green flying for many, many years. So, yeah, even with a bit of rain, you still get draw out of it. It's a very true green.
He's been doing it for 40 years. He told me yesterday. He had his dogs here as well. The features of the of here in Picton, I've heard.
Yep, that's right. He was probably raving about his Canterbury Bulldogs at the same time.
Something like that, yeah. And here comes Sharky with the bright yellow bowls. Pretty close to Jack and just running past. The front two, if I have a look, are probably the shots.
Yeah. I think the ones behind are all about a metre behind. So
to Mark Langfield's orange bowls.
Yeah, so certainly one that bowl at 10 o'clock and maybe the one shorter might be counting. That looks like it's in on weight as well. It's very still here. There's no wind. For those of you who know Bargo, sometimes we do get some winds, and that the bottom right of your screen is where it whips up behind the clubhouse. So sometimes with wind, it finishes very, very tight. And a great bowl there from Sharky. He's trailed the jack back for one. And I think John's last bowl at 9 o'clock is probably second shot.
Exactly right. Yeah, he's done well there, Sharky. Adjusted beautifully. Good sider with his first one.
Oh, he
Test 1
had
2.
to do his own marking. Goodness me. Hard to get good help around here.
Test 1 2.
Sounded like it went out, so that's all right. The headset's good. No, I'll leave it alone for now. We'll see how we go. I'm happy with this little one. Phil Lubke watching from Silverdale. Welcome. Again, another great day to be sitting around watching bowls everywhere, and a great Sunday morning here at BARGO Sports Club. And we've also got Wicklow Bowls in there. Oh, I should put the scoreboard up, shouldn't I? Also got Wicklow Bowls in there at the moment, doing their thing. What's going on? Sorry about that. With their shop, and I've got a little logo there to display that. So first end looking pretty tight. I think Mark looking for some movement there.
Yeah, it was a lot of. I would have thought he'd be trying to arrive on the backhand like Jeff's doing. It's a pretty tight, narrow. Yeah, I think that funnel's probably gone now.
He's playing it again. He's got he's lining up on that side.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to get it in off the edge of John's bowl. John's getting interested.
Tell you what, he's played it pretty well. Oof. Oh, jeez. Doesn't get much better than that. That's remarkable.
I heard yesterday we had almost 1,000 people watching the games through the day, the morning and the afternoon games.
Yeah, the stats were really good on those games. Lots of interest in this, lots of people around, but yesterday was just a brilliant day to be sitting inside. To be honest, it was icy cold here. Sitting here, I can tell you now, but much warmer now. But a pretty good head of bowls to start. If this is the standard we're going to see all day, then we're in for we already know it, but no complaints at all. These guys are good players.
Yeah, you don't get to a semi-final by fluking things. You've got to have quality throughout your previous rounds, and both these teams have shown that up until now.
Yeah, not at regional level. No way.
Those of you who don't know Bargo, we've got a train line right out the front, so it looks like the Canberra train's just gone through.
The XBT,
yep.
Off she goes.
When the freight trains arrive, we've got like 1 hour of 1 minute of noise. So we'll put you on mute when the freight trains come.
We had a little bit yesterday. It was good fun. I was enjoying watching the trains. My father-in-law used to drive the steam trains up in Zigzag Railway.
Oh, wow.
And there was a steam train running past yesterday too, actually.
Oh, yeah, they come from Thirlmere.
So just as that came down, Sharky's bowl rolled backwards didn't get touched. It just fell over. Ghost on the green style. I'm wondering now, those dark bowls, is that now holding shot? It's hard to tell.
Yeah, I just saw Mark Langfield say one, but it's a measure. So the back bowl at 6 o'clock fell forward, and that was John's bowl. So now it's time to have a look.
Yeah, they're going to come down and have a good look, the skips, on their way.
So it's time to fill in the void while they're all chatting to each other. So we've got all 5 disciplines here. We've got 10 games of the semi-finals, and we'll do our best to bring you some around the ground scores. So in the other men's senior semi-finals on rink 7, you might see them in the background every now and then. We've got Tony Viney and Gary Webster from Penrith, and they're playing Juan Anego and Mick Shiner from Campbelltown. So that's the other semi-final. So Viney and Webster were the team that beat us at BARGO yesterday, and Anego and Shiner beat Beringer and Hutchinson from Austral.
Yeah, we'll keep those up to date as much as we can. We've got the state men's as well. Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry against Jason Cheadle and Ben McCall from BARGO. Another BARGO team on ring 8, Michael Thorne, who we saw yesterday, and Harley McDonald against Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney from Austral. So Austral and BARGO really showing their strength over these finals.
Yeah, and Josh and Jordan, they're state reps. They won the state president pairs last year, and Josh won the president singles. So a couple of state champions there, and all the other names have won plenty of things at Zone 16 and up in Sydney at Cabramatta. So we've got some top quality players now playing in the Nepean Highlanders region.
You really do. Yeah, it's a strong region. But Sharky's bowl here, he's pretty close, or he's just bumped into the front. Tell you what, if he'd cleared that, he was in for all money. So we'll have to see now what...
So it is, that back bowl fell forward.
That's it, just as the yellow one fell back. So 1 to Austral, that wasn't it?
Yes, it was, yeah. And also on this green, we've got the ladies' women's pairs, state pairs. Rita South and Gail Fraser from Bowral are playing Terry Chatke and Lynn Langfield from Austral. Lynn is Mark's wife. And Mona Sergal and Marilyn Howes from Lawson are playing Heather Smith and Nancy Little, although I believe Heather's unavailable and there's a sub playing there today. We have a bottom green here at BARGO, and we've got the senior women's pairs, an all-Windsor affair. Colleen Hudson and Anne Gosden play Deborah Murray and Christine Norkaitis, and Vicky Beaton and Susan Ashurst from Wallachia play Kim Willis and Helen King from Lawson. And to wrap up the 5th semi-final, the open reserve pairs, father and son, Isaac and Glenn Elliott from Taralga play Peter Deal and Dave Price from Camden, and Darren Stiff and Brad Warland from Windsor play Michael Zereb and Billy Falconer from Camden. So there are 5 matches, 5 disciplines, and the 10 matches all rolling at the same time.
So out of there, the one I know the best is Christine Norkaitis, because she's my surname's Krikstalitis.
Oh, right.
So it's Lithuanian. So that's a Lithuanian background. I think I spoke to her last time about that. Anyway, you did mention on the calling of the cards that all the boundary clubs were here too. I was very interested in that. There's so the most northerly club was
Wiseman's Ferry.
Yep.
Southerly club is Taralga. The most eastern boundary is Blacktown Workers, and our western boundary is Hazelbrook, and Lawson is the next suburb east of Hazelbrook. So so Lawson's almost at the boundary.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah. So we've basically got the 4 points of our compass. We've got a pretty broad region, 33 clubs, and 14 of them are here today. So good diverse.
It's a great spread.
14 clubs playing 10 matches is pretty good.
Absolutely amazing, actually. I'm knowing what our regions can be like. That's fantastic to see. Phil Lubke saying go Wallachia.
Yep, yeah. And got some ex-Wallachia players as well today. Gary Webster from Penrith in the other senior semi-final was an ex-Wallachia player.
Oh, well done there, Mark Langfield with the 2 best. Wasn't. Sorry, got it wrong. The green one. Sorry, my apologies. Jeff McDonald from Blacktown Workers. I was actually thinking that orange bowl and the other way around, but that's all right. The first one short, but the Matt right back, the jack right up near the tee, so the change of length, an interesting decision for the Austral guys. It's obviously a tactic straight away. We'll see how it works out.
And I'm sure everybody was watching yesterday, but the conditions of play have changed this year, so it's only 18 ends now for 2-2-2-2 pairs, so quicker game, a bit more cutthroat.
That's it. We saw it yesterday. If a team gets a kick away, it's hard to draw them back. It did happen a couple of times. It was really, as I said, really close games both times. The BARGO team, Harley McDonald's team, yesterday got out and then had to cut a lead back at the start. Oh, this is very nice.
There's the John Roach we know.
Little touch. Great shot.
Yeah, Sharky can be confident. He can pull the jack through the hole. Got everything going for him.
Daniel Ingram saying good luck to all Austral Eagles and Eaglettes today. Thanks, Daniel. Good. Glad you're here. It's interesting, just calling his skipper to change hands there. Mark did. Played a good shot on his forehand. Change over to backhand. We'll see if he makes it off, and it happens to everybody. You change hands, you lose a bit of weight. It's looked like exactly what happened there. But a great club here at BARGO Sports. They're the major sponsors, of course. Oh, here we go. Sharky, touch, run, and sit. That's very good bowling. He's made 2 out of it.
Yeah, so he played the shot I could see. Playing a little bit of weight through. Great conversion.
He's the one I'm going to be watching it closely. I think he's just got this dialed in. Sharky's got a good head of hair and a big beard as well. Bit of a character, I'd say.
Yep. He said to me before the game, he thought we put the young guys on. I said, no, we put the good-looking guys on the TV rink.
Oh, man with a beard like that's going to be good-looking, yeah. How'd the Aiken boys end up yesterday? That's a good question. All these results are on Bowls Link.
I'll
usually have it up for you, so I could tell you.
I'll get the
the Aiken boys lost by a shot.
1 or 2, I think.
Yeah, just at the death in the last end, I think, of their game. Just an unfortunate little run. So Dean, I think, was running the jack into the ditch, but sadly touched a bowl on the way through. Yeah, so 2 shots, they went down.
2018 to Andrew Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry.
That's it. So thanks for the question, Darren. Yeah, it was a close game, exciting, about 3 rinks across from what we were streaming, actually. It was great.
And to be a pedant, Daniel Ingram, an eaglet is actually a baby eagle. Female eagles are called eagles.
That's it. We don't have the juniors here today, mate. So we're all trying to get to the jack through that little gate there now. Oh.
Certainly had to wait for it, and I think he's...
Yeah, it's held up.
It's held up, yeah. You can't see that on the TV, but it's just on the edge.
Yeah, a couple of inches off the edge there.
But there is a nice funnel there that Mark and John are looking for.
Yeah, a little breeze kicking up now, just gusting and then falling away. Just watching the flags over there. It's nothing to worry about, but something to keep an eye on. I do think there'll be a little breeze this afternoon, so we'll see how much that affects the play. But 1, 2, 3. Look at that hole's plugged now. We got 2 at the back. I was referring to baby Jordan and Josh. Right. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, the young fellas, they had it. Geez, what happened yesterday? They
30-2.
That was chaos.
They were brilliant. No, they've been flying the last year and a half, and I guess they're they're babies. They're not quite juniors anymore.
That's right. They got a 6 and a 5 in 2 ends.
Wow.
It was just a dominant effort. While they're changing over, I'll just show you this. Oops, shouldn't have had that on, but that's okay. There's the flags, what I'm talking about, the breeze. Just enough to waft them around in the bottom green. And there's Tanya.
There's Tanya and Bruce from Campbelltown.
That's it. Tanya tells me that I've got to put the Jennifer Hawkins filter on when I put her on screen, so sorry about that. Yeah, she's been here all day yesterday, umpiring as well and doing the duties as Secretary of the Region, so good on her. She does well.
So Roche obviously just concerned about pushing those two into the head. He's 2 down. He doesn't want to be 3 or 4 down, so he's trying to find that backhand run through in off his purpley bowl or get to the green.
Yeah, I think you're right. There's no draw for him in the other direction. It's only on that backhand side.
Yeah. Or it's just bad news on his forehand. So he's just trying to find a draw.
It's the opposite's true for Sharky. You can come through there with a couple of feet of weight even and not really hurt anything. He's got the best. Well, he doesn't have the best back, but he's got that bowl out on the wing there to catch. Oh, I don't think he's quite got the track. Yep.
Have to wait to sit a shot. But
yep, Sharky on his forehand.
we haven't got any scores yet because I haven't turned the boards over on most of these games yet. So
Oh, look at this. Oh, has he done enough? Oh, he certainly has now.
I think that's a 4. I think.
It
4
is.
it is.
Wow.
Yeah, big conversion.
Massive bowl, Sharky. I'm really getting concerned that this canopy we've got over us isn't secured down.
Okay. I'll just leave for a minute and I'll get one of the BARGO volunteers to help us here.
That'd be great. Thank
Otherwise,
you very much.
we'll be doing our Mary Poppins.
I'd make a great Mary Poppins. Good luck lifting my big, heavy frame off the ground. But as we switch ends, we're on to end number 3. Actually, I think that... No, it looks all right. You see a bit of wobble on the camera. That's how I know the wind is... There's a breeze picking up. That's a pretty good start. But I was going to change headsets. Hang on. I'll just see if this is working, and it really is now. That's good. I don't know what happened to this headset, but here it is. Number 2, and I can put this fella away. A bit of a clearer sound out of these ones than the computer gaming headset I use for the other one. So dropping a 4, that really, I think, came out of nowhere. Sharky's last shot was exceptional to bring that bowl in. Absolutely adoring that. And that bit of turn. Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful bowl, Mark Langfield. Tells me he does events as well. Was very interested in my equipment this morning. Was a bit confused because the computer we've got here is only about, I'd say, 3 inches by 3 inches big. It's only a tiny thing. And yeah, it's pretty much a processor and a video card. That's all we need for this. Oh, here it comes. Looking for Jack. Yeah, that's just, really got unlucky. Brilliant bowl. Good positional play as well. Very impressive. There we go. 2 ends. Yeah, and another good position. So he's done well, Mark Langfield. We saw it. It was a real feature yesterday. The first 4 bowls that came down were pretty generally brilliant. Just brilliant, drawing to a dead jack. And we're an open jack. So as Steve was saying, the president, he's clubs from everywhere. I love to see that. Once again, sometimes in regions you do get very dominant clubs. And it's not a surprise sometimes. That's just the nature of things. But around this region, clubs from everywhere, all around the place. Oh, and that's just bumped forward. So once again, Sharky moving things around, getting to the jack, holding one. Reggie's got a g'day, Danielle. I can't see from here any YSO's players. I'm just looking for uniforms. I'll just so I've got Steve running the outdoor and around the grounds at the moment. We'll get you updates as soon as we can on these things. State men's that rink 9. That's 3 rinks over. Where's their scoreboard? Yep. All right. So that's 4-1. Wiseman's Ferries down there. I can see, but that's about all I've got for you at the moment, Danielle. And just to explain, Danielle, I couldn't do any more games yesterday because it means I have to move all of my equipment across rinks. So I can only do the one. But here he comes. Welcome back. You've been for a walk.
Yep. So I got scores. Most of them are pretty boring. It's 1 on 2 on about half a dozen games. So the other men's semi-final, Shiner and Webster, 1 on 2. Men's Open, Mulaney and McDonald, 1 on 2. BARGO, McCall 2, Watkins 1 on 2. In the ladies' state, Langfield from Austral 2, Fraser from Bowral 1, and Little from Glenbrook 2, Howes from Lawson 1. They're all on 2 ends. Bit more variety downstairs in the reserves. Falconer from Camden 1, Wallen from Windsor 1 on 2 ends. Elliott from Taralga 3, leads Price 1 on 2 ends. In the ladies' seniors, Christine Norkaitis 6, leads Anne Gosden 0 on 4 ends. They played 4 ends pretty quickly down there. I reckon. And King and Ashurst are 1 all on 2 ends in the other ladies' seniors. So all tight at the moment, but that will clearly change as that Norkaitis
score, that's incredible. Flying through with 6 ends. You said, sorry, was it?
It was
4 ends, 6-0. Oh, here we go. Bump and run onto the jack. Oh, has he kept it? I think he has.
Yep.
Another really tight head of bowls from these four blokes. This is great. Really enjoying this.
Yeah, it shows it's a game for all ages.
Game for everyone. Exactly right.
And the quality in the senior men's is pretty high as well. Good weighted bowl there, just missed that line. So Mark wants to change. I would have thought he'd stay on his forehand and just get to the green.
He's coming down for a look.
The 2 very experienced bowlers. They play a lot together, so they clearly know each other's games. But clearly, Mark is worried about something on his forehand, and John isn't that worried. So Mark wants to just double check that his fears are founded or unfounded. Daniel Lovett, yeah, I think we just gave you the
we did.
the
I've just
Wiseman's one.
Looked across and it's actually 4-1 Wiseman Ferry down now, just over there on rink 9. But the was Shane Davis. Let's go Wisos, another Wiseman team in the finals, he says. You can't hear me? It's interesting. Something's gone wrong in that case, so that's okay. I can hear me, and I'm definitely going out.
Okay, I can hear me.
Well, that's interesting. That shouldn't be
As long
happening.
as we can hear each other, that's fine. Or as long as you can hear us viewers, tell us.
Exactly, that's the important bit. Correct.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything to these settings, so I'm not really sure why that would be. Oh, well. I'm definitely going out. I can see my voice on that, so it's all good. So Jack, just for anyone who hasn't seen it, is sitting just in front of that green bowl in the middle. I think there's only the one Wiseau's team there, wasn't there? I was looking around. Oh, here we go. Here's the Pacific National. Train drivers working their train drivers working on a Sunday. Look at it go.
Yeah, it's freight train time.
Oh, thanks, Phil. Thanks, Danielle. Good on your team. And a little bouncing across. Oh, he's cleared the green ball out. Down one. Well, that was only a short little freight train. Jeez. That was good.
Normally there are about 50 carriages.
Bump. Good effort. And not quite, still holding one. Austral. Mark Langfield's bowl hanging on.
Yep, there. So Jeff calling Sharky on a little plant shot. Yellow onto the orange. That back yellow at 7 o'clock probably catches it. Probably hard to see the Jack going through that hole back to oranges. So, so we know Sharky can play conversion weight, so he's probably licking his lips for this shot.
Yes. He does look like a bloke who likes to drive, by the way. But you're not wrong there. It's pretty well trapped in there, the Jack. I can't see it bouncing too far towards them. If anything, it might shoot out to the right if it gets hit.
Yeah, it's a bit hard. We're not down at ground level, obviously, to see all the angles, but to me it looks like connection goes back to the orange, to the yellow at 7 o'clock.
I just watched around. A couple of the guys just chucked their jackets on as the sun went away from behind the cloud. It's back now. But that gusting breeze is interesting to me.
Yeah, so McCall now 5-1 over Wiseman's on 4 ends. So got a couple of multiples the last 2 ends. Yeah. So John has got room to draw. Just sits inside that yellow bowl at 7 o'clock to make 2.
So the wind is predicted to pop up at about 1 o'clock. So right at the time we start the final, we're going to be getting gusts of about 30 knots. So 60 k's an hour-ish.
Yeah, right.
So that might change things a bit.
That'll make it challenging. This green will speed up as the afternoon goes on, so it'll be very challenging.
Yeah, from the west as well. So it's going to be a chilly breeze.
One to Austral. The other semi-final, they haven't updated the board. It's still 1-1 on 2 between China and Webster. Mulaney and McDonald haven't updated. They're also 1-1. And the ladies also haven't updated their board. So we'll just another 5 or 10 minutes, we'll be able to give you an update along the way.
We hope. We'll see. Sometimes a couple of things when you're playing these important games and finals, the small things can go out the window, including just updating your scoreboard.
Yeah.
So Austral 2, Blacktown 4, after 3 ends. We're on the 4th end now, heading, I'd say exactly with the wind at the moment. When it gusts, might be interesting.
Yeah, you can see the left of the screen, the flags are blowing, so it's coming from the west, and so when they're bowling towards the car park here at BARGO, it's a bit more sheltered. But when they're bowling away towards that big water tank, that's when the ditch side can swing a lot more as the wind catches the bowl near the end. A bit of local knowledge. You're playing here in BARGO?
Yeah, I think we saw a bit of that yesterday with the Harley McDonald BARGO team. Both teams played very well. But I think the conditions were just handled by Harley a bit better with the turn, especially the amount of turn they were getting down this ditch side. It was pretty remarkable. Some big bowls happening over there. I just watched a big, really heavy shot clatter into the bank. Oh, here we go. Onto the jack.
Ooh. Didn't quite grab it. Just a reminder for everybody who are members of Nepean Highlanders, the triples close next Friday, the 1st of August. So get your teams in there. We've had an increased number of entries in singles and pairs, up by about 20% over the previous year. So we're hoping that continues into the triples, and the fours will be in early February 2026.
Well done. That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
For your region. And well done, everyone, getting involved. That's brilliant. Love to hear it.
Yeah, look, I think people are a bit concerned about some of the travelling that had to happen when we became one big region compared to some of the smaller districts that we had. But I think people are enjoying the competition, visiting new clubs, meeting new players, and wanting to win things. We've got, as I said, we've had a couple of state champions through last year with Jordan and Josh, and also, they were rookie state champions, and we've got the senior men's triples champions from Bowral last year as well. So there's a lot of success happening here in Nepean, and people want to play these games and be part of that.
So Stephen asking online how quick it's running. Yeah, about 15, I'd say. I just checked the time on that. It's not exact because it's over the 23-metre mark. You usually measure these, but that would have stopped at about 15 seconds. So, yeah, it's running nice. Really nicely. As I said, yesterday was just a shocking day with rain and freezing cold. And what time, Tony, tell me what time the sun came out at 2:58 when we first saw the sun.
We had sun at Penrith at about 11.
Yeah, it was just, before that it was just fog and an icy, horrible fog. And it's good to see. I'm watching people walk past me with the croissants and everything, and the good breakfast they make here at this club. Good coffee too, by the way.
Just running out of steam there for John, but got his line for his next one.
They have really gone, once again, the Austral team have gone very long. Matt pretty much all the way back. Jack was finished two inches in front of the tee. It's been moved, obviously. Here comes Sharky. I think he's going to turn into those front ones. Oh, bump and roll. He missed him. He sharked me. Well done, young man. So you're at BARGO Sports Club watching the Nepean Highlanders Senior Men's Pairs semi-final. Final coming this afternoon on Youtubelivesports. Benny Two Shoes here with you with Stephen Della, the president of the Nepean Highlanders. And a real honour to be sitting next to you, mate. Thanks for joining us. Competition's been massive here. You still can't hear me, I've just realised, so I better fix that up. How's that? Hear me now? No? How about that one? Yeah, there we go. Right. Push the right buttons and we get the right results.
Okay, so Mark, just trying to find that gap again.
Is that in a fair track? It's going to depend on speed here, I reckon. Yeah, he's a bit quick.
Well, they've all found this this line pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's very true. We certainly found that yesterday, especially down this side, this ditch side.
You didn't want the... No.
So while it's a good shot, very good shot in the end, holding 2 now, he's left a little bit of a target there. So Roche was a bit quick last time. This time I think he's just a bit wide. Weight was spot on. So that wasn't Roche, that was Mark. And once again, this is all on weight. He could play a very similar shot. I think he's just dropped it off, but just adding to that little wall in front, half a bowl extra to the left in this. Yeah, wow.
Bit hard to tell whether that front green at 12 o'clock is third shot or the back yellow at 6 o'clock. Probably only 2 down with the green and the yellow, but...
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, it's hard to tell even if I stick my head out and around to have a look. It's very close, I reckon, for the third shot. All right. Now we've got Roche. Good smooth delivery, net down nice and low.
Mark's wanting it to stay and it doesn't, but that definitely makes it
2. Yep.
2. That's confirmed, taking that bit of doubt out.
Exactly. No more measuring for that third shot. They can just eyeball it now.
Yeah, had beautiful weight. If he just cleared that front, I think he was onto the green.
Yep. 2 is the call.
All right, we've got some movement now in the other scoreboard. We've got the Campbelltown side 5 leading the Penrith side 1. So 5-1 to China over Webster, 5-1 on 4 ends. And we've got Harley McDonald leading 5-1 and Ben McCall leading 7-1 in the 2 men open semi-finals against Jordan Mullaney and Andrew Watkins, respectively. In the ladies, we've got Bowral, Gail Fraser, 4, leading Lynn Langfield from Austral 2, that's on 4 ends. And the other ladies open semi-final, they're just turning the board over at the moment. And still standing in the way. It looks like Lawson 4, Glenbrook 2. Sorry, no, 3 all on 4 ends in the that one. So we'll try and get some of the downstairs scores shortly in the senior ladies and the reserve pairs.
So that finished up 2 to Blacktown, and we're heading across now for the 5th end. Austral on, sorry, my apologies, Blacktown. Sorry, Blacktown 6. Austral 2 after 4 ends. So that was just ended up as those 2 shots there. And once again, a really good head. Jack moving around quite a lot. See if I can get this view right. What's going on there? Camera's got a mind of its own at the moment. To turn off the AI. It's spectacular out there. These guys are playing a very high quality game. Some scores really kicking out. That BARGO versus Wiseman's Ferry one surprising me. Is it BARGO they're playing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 7-1 to BARGO on 5 ends.
No, look at this. First 4 bowls, again, all day yesterday, the first 4 bowls were in tight.
Wow.
We're doing something, and they're doing it again, these 2. And that breeze is, shifting around westerly now, and it's It's a little bit icy. It's definitely coming from somewhere where there's snow. All of a sudden, I might have to go get my jacket. Yeah, the crowd in the background, there. A lot of BARGO supporters here sitting down the outside. They asked me if they had to be quiet. I said, please don't. Phil Lubke saying, well, Aisha are 8-1 down after 6 ends in the ladies' seniors. You hear, Phil?
As I said, Phil, I'll get downstairs shortly. But no, 12 degrees in BARGO, mostly cloudy.
Yeah. What's the feels like?
It's not brave enough to tell you that. But just hang in there, Benny. 12 o'clock, it'll be 14.
That's nice, yeah.
That's when the maximum comes.
I'll head back down the coast shortly. Yeah, feels like 2.7. That's it.
All right, I might go for a wander downstairs, pick up some of the scores from the senior ladies and the reserves.
No worries, my friend. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you soon. As I get back to watching these extraordinary men and their rolling ability, look at them. Oh, I just got a message from Tanya. I'll say thanks for that. I feel like it's just texting the scores or something. Yeah, Tanya's just standing here next to me right now, come to get her jumper too, because it is all of a sudden got quite chilly as the breeze picks up. Oof, underneath. Played weight, wanting to cross under and just move the orange one around a bit, but that orange bowl of Mark Langfield there is definitely the shot. Rachie just looking to build, I'd suggest. Oh, that's a very, very good shot. So that's a couple now to the Austral team. Very impressive. Oh, there's a train. You can hear it over this. Definitely hear it over the microphone then. It's perennially startling. You don't hear them coming, but when they go past, they shoot noise. Brilliant. Yep, we're back. And welcome back. What have you seen?
All right. So we've got a couple of one-sided affairs in the ladies' seniors. We've got Christine Norkaitis 10, leading Ann Gosden 0 on 6 ends. And sorry, I've got to get their first names right. Helen King from Lawson 8, leading Susan Ashurst from Wallacia 1 on 6 ends. So there are a couple of blowouts early on. But in the President Reserves, Falconer from Camden 3 leads Warland from Windsor 2 on 4 ends, and Elliott 4 leads Price 3 on 4 ends. So one-shot differences in the reserves, but big margins so far in the ladies' seniors. We've still got the two BARGO sides in the men's open, leading McCall's leading 9-1 and McDonald's leading 5-1, I think. Yep. So
Nice.
Both had a fairly brisk start.
Indeed, we're still here trying to move that orange bowl around a bit. The Blackdown Workers boys are really trying to give it a caning at the moment. Heavy shots coming down, but they're just missing. There's a shot there onto the jack. This is a positive track. Sorry, positive weight. The track just moving that across there for definite clear to to Austral. Hasn't made it any worse.
And Thorne and McDonald just won the last end. So don't know how many they got, but they've extended their 5-1 lead with that win.
So I just realised that with the the camera I've got there, I can actually turn that around and almost see those scoreboards, except I'll show you this. Either while they're having a chat, I'll just show you this. As soon as my mouse starts working. There it is there. And then I come across to this next scoreboard and there's someone's head in the way. So not quite.
That's our treasurer, Cole Appleby.
Exactly. He was adjusting his hair before because he saw the camera pointing at him. And that's a back bowl. That's a very intelligent bowl, running for cover.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Again, for people who might be watching a lot of TV bowls, in TV, if you kill the end, it goes on the tee. But here, this is not the case. If you kill the end, you replay it. So again, some people might be watching who are used to watching BPL or some of the tournament games. The conditions of play here for Bowls New South Wales is a dead end is replayed like any other.
Exactly.
So, but clearly here, Sharky, we know, can play with weight and convert, and if he runs a jack down the line...
No, it's an aggressive track. Probably not the super aggressive weight that I expected on that line. He did get a bit of turn. Oh, he's moved that up. No, it hasn't helped. Still 2 down.
John can just arrive on that front orange, drop it off, and potentially even close the hole up.
Yeah, I do think that's what I'd be doing too. I'd be either looking to finish just on the orange bowl there on the right. Don't want to make it so that Sharky can hit that through. Oh, I wanted a bit more turn.
Yeah, that funnel's still there for Sharky.
Saying play the other direction, bounce onto the purple and in. I think that's a bit of a trick shot.
That's a big trick shot. I think he's still got that forehand funnel.
Well, the fun thing is if he plays it now, he he called it, so it wasn't a fluke. No, he's cutting too much.
So free kick here for John. And Langers wants a pause in the proceedings.
It's a tough one. It's a tough free kick. It's out on an angle, if you're inside 50, 30 metres out on the boundary.
Yeah. Again, John can draw under that, between those front 2 yellows. He does have a draw. He draws to that front orange.
Yep, that's what they're talking about, yeah.
If he's really stiff and he gets the jack, well, he'll unlikely give it away. Anyway, lots of pointing. Oh, unless Mark is trying to say pop the green out for 5. That's an aggressive call, but
I don't mind that.
But the green is sort of in front of jack, so the difficulty is that he can actually pop it onto the shot pole, and then the jack comes back to that yellow, and he may only get 1.
You're right, but he is lining up in that direction.
Yeah, so he's looking to arrive on that green and pop it through for a big multiple.
Smooth delivery, Roachy. He's done well.
Yeah, so Mark's interested.
Tell you what, clears that front and
just turned hard at the end.
What an attempt. That was remarkable. Might only be 1 if they really get pushing that hard, but I thought it was 2.
1 it is. Okay, so yeah, there was a big chance there for a big score. All right. The other semi-final, Shiner leading 5-1 on 4. Men's Open, McDonald 5, leading Mulaney 1. McCall 9, leading Watkins 1. Ladies Open, the Barrel team 6, leading Austral 2, and 3 all in the other Ladies Open, Glenbrook versus Lawson.
Oh, I might lose Jack just watching. No, it's held up. Stuck on the end, about a foot back. So we'll Jack right back on the tee as these Austral boys have been playing. Definite tactic. Sun's out again, but it's going to vanish shortly.
Yeah, there's a small gap in that big cloud, so it's gone now.
They're really skating across, though. They're moving up there. The high-level winds are up there. And just popping in short. Not terribly short, but as when you're one of the wonderful organisers here at BARGO Sports Club, Ben McCall just has a pause there to make sure he doesn't interrupt the bowls. Running past. He's not scared ducking under the camera, though. He's happy to get his face there.
When you're as photogenic as Ben.
Oh, absolutely. He's a tower of a man, a wonderful bloke, and a really good organiser too. He's doing great things here at BARGO Sports Club. They've when I first came here, when I was the RBM for Bowls Australia, first came here and met with Ben. It was a very tiny little place. They'd lost a lot of members very quickly, and in the last couple of years since he's arrived, Bowls has certainly gone to leaps and bounds, and now Harley McDonald's here as well. It just gets better and better. So BARGO Sports Club seems to be a bit of a destination club at the moment.
Yeah, they were down to about 30 members, and now
That's
they're up to
right.
about 78, 80 now, and some ladies are joining, so that's positive.
Yeah, they had lost all of their ladies, hadn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Their ladies club actually folded, so now they're coming back, and clearly there's an opportunity there for unification to bring the whole club together. At the moment, it's still BARGO Men's by name, but clearly there's big things happening here, and there are major sponsors for 3 years for the region, so they get to host 2 of the 4 disciplines. So they've chosen pairs and triples this year. So we'll be back here late August for the triples finals.
That's right. I'll be here.
They've got the open gender pennant finals, a round robin, grades 4, 5, 6 and 7. So they'll be hosting that. And they've also got the over 40s round robins for the Bowls New South Wales. So there'll be some big games coming up here in BARGO. Great part of the world, the beginning of the Southern Highlands. So and obviously, if you're coming here in wintertime, bring a couple of layers.
Bring jackets and a blanket. Oh, here we go. He's going to bump on and rest. Yeah, that's a very good shot. Well done. And it's not bad when your 2 coordinators are up there both playing in these finals as well, by the way. They go all right, these lads, Harley and Ben.
Yeah, so Harley's the bowls coordinator. Ben's the general manager here at BARGO Sports. And Sharky just misses the trail, but good landing space. Good home there for another jack down the line shot that Sharky played when he made that 4.
So sticking to the backhand there, and she would that orange bowl seems to would be in their eye, and the best shot's down this way. Played a ripper with his first one. Is the second one just as good? With the weight, he's coming down all the way to the jack. That is perfect.
God.
Superb is right.
Oh, wow.
2 magnificent bowls. Roachy, that's great. Sharky's already thrown down.
Yeah,
aggressively.
He knew what he was doing.
Oh, here we go.
And there it is. Jack down the line again.
Oh, I'm going to be smart enough to put a replay on that one. That's beautiful. We're watching Roachy go down. See, they're just marking the bowl. He's already thrown it. Yeah. Knew what he wanted. Got enough turn on an aggressive weight. Bang. Well done, Sharky. You got to feel for Roachy there. He's chucked down 2 absolute rippers. And it's got no result.
And Mark Langfield had a grimace that you could see as well when he had about three seconds to admire the shot before it disappeared.
He was busy chalking it up, and there's a bowl already coming down to get him. Wow.
Men's Open, Harley McDonald's gone out to an 8-1 lead over Jordan Mullaney, and Ben McCall a 9-1 lead over Andrew Watkins. So after 6 ends, a third of the game's gone. Both have big leads. We may well be watching an all BARGO final this afternoon, but bowls is a funny game.
BARGO final this Arby, that'd be good. The crowd will come down.
Be wild.
Yeah, they're a wild mob here, I'm not going to lie. They're
just needed a little touch on that to stop it. I think he might have got second shot out of that.
yeah, maybe second shot. Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah, they're a wild mob out here at BARGO. It's great. I love them. Good people. That's too straight, I'd say. Oh, a little bump and run maybe, though. Oh, I don't think it counts, but it's in there. Dylan Skinner, how the Campbelltown boys going is the question. How you going, Dill? Haven't seen you in ages. They're up 5-1, aren't they? They're right next door.
Yep. Mick Shiner's up 5-1 over Gary Webster from Penrith in the other senior semis.
That's it. They haven't updated the scoreboard for a while, though. They're still saying 4 ends, unless they're going really slowly, and then maybe. Who knows? But they're winning, Dill. So look at the wall in front of Jack now. It's a tough draw. There is on the side on that side, the ditch side. There is a space in there to draw. I'm just looking down the green here.
Yeah, I think he's got a metre between the orange and the yellow, so you can actually draw onto it, but it's probably going to sail through and it's
Splash.
gone. If you want to see the three's wise men, Dylan, we'll show them in a minute.
There you go.
There you go. There is 3 wise men from Campbelltown.
Good looking bunch.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
As they change over, here come the skippers up the other end. Yeah, no worries, Dill. Yeah, I'll see you soon if you come out. If not, I'll certainly see you around now that you're back.
Yeah, Dylan, winner of the state number 2s for Campbelltown not so long ago. They're our newest state champions. They've got their flag unfurling, I think, on the 9th of September at Campbelltown.
He's a South Coast lad, well known around our region.
Yep. Played against him many, many moons ago when he was still a kid.
I assume he kicked your bum because he's pretty good.
Well, no, actually, we beat him. Really? It was a district game.
All right.
It was a district game. No.
Well, the draw shot there from Roachie clunked into those front ones as I actually would have expected. He's not going to get to the jack from there.
Look, that forehand is turning. He's got more chance of getting to the jack. All he's got to do is beat that orange bowl at 7 o'clock. So I think John should probably play the play the forehand.
You're doing good on camera, by the way. You're all right.
White screen.
Oh well.
White screen.
Mark Langfield thinks that where his foot is actually the shot. It doesn't look that way on the camera, but.
No, I'm looking at it. It doesn't look like that if I look out live. But again, they're on the ground and they can see it from above. He misses that. No, he's clunked it.
It's probably just 1 yellow at the moment to Blacktown, but we will see.
Neural.
Okay, we've had a change in the other semi-final. So, sorry, Dylan, it was 5-1 to Mick Shiner. Now it's 6-5 to Gary Webster from Penrith. So that's a real turnaround. 6-5 on 6.
That's a huge turnaround. That's out of nowhere too.
So he's picked up 5 shots in 2 ends because it was 5-1 on 4. Now it's 5-6 on 6.
One to Austral, by the way, at the back there.
Yeah, that front. Oh, Austral, the back orange. Okay. Well, that is parallax error.
6-4 after 6. Yeah, I didn't see it that way at all. I've been looking at these cameras for years. Didn't see that coming. So,
okay. So we've had we just gave you the update on the other seniors. 6-5 to Wombi, Gary Webster, and then in the opens we still have BARGO leading 8-1 on the Harley McDonald versus Jordan Mullaney rink. but the Wiseman's picked up a score. It's now 5 to Wiseman's, but still Ben McCall leading 9. So it was 9-1 on 6. So Andrew's picked up 4 on 2 ends. That's 9-5 on 8.
Finding back Wiseman.
And some movement in the Ladies Open. We've got Glenbrook leading Lawson 8-3 on 6. And Jason Cheadle's standing in the way, but the last time I saw it, it was Darrell leading.
Speaking of standing in the way, for the first time today, Sharky's forgotten. We do get a good look at his ponytail, though. Look at this. That's all right. He's got it. Excellent. And get that cattle prod out.
if you can grow it, show it.
Damn right. Absolutely.
7-2 to Barrel now that Jason's moved. 7-2 to Barrel on 6 ends in the seniors. And I'll stop my gibbering and I'll go downstairs and I'll pick up some of the scores in the women's seniors and the open reserves.
Sounds good, mate. Thank you. See you soon. Just a quick reminder there, I've just had Happy jump on there and tell us about that. Please, if you're on our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe to the channel, please. It's you'll get all your live sport here. Doesn't cost you anything. Just jump on and you better be subscribing it. Thanks, buddy. Yeah, jump on, have a go, because and subscribe. It means you'll just get notification every time we start posting something. We're not just about bowls. We mostly do bowls, but lots of different sports coming out. Couple of good streams on today, a couple yesterday. Anything you want to see, we're going to cover it. So YouTube Live Sports. I'm Benny Two Shoes. Happy's out there. We've got to get him a nickname, actually. I think Matty Harris, but Matty Harris is around as well. We got some good streamers and good commentators. So please subscribe to the channel at YouTube Live Sports, and we'd appreciate that very much. So the first 4 bowls going down is probably as scattered as I've seen in this game. They've usually been very, very close. Steve's back.
So we got some separation in some of those games downstairs. So not yet in the reserves. It's 4-all between Falconer from Camden and Warland from Windsor. But Glenn Elliott from Taralga has jumped out to a 15-5 lead on 8 ends against Dave Price. So that's an 18-end game. So there's 10 ends to go and he's 10 up. Christine Norkaitis, 12, leading Ann Gosden 4 in that all Windsor game. That's on 10 ends. So the senior ladies play 21 ends of 3-bowl pairs. And in the other semi-final, King from Lawson 12 leads Susan Ashurst from Wallacia 3, and that's on 10 ends. So they're both at the halfway point. So good leads to Christine and Susan. Christine and Helen.
Yep.
And Glenn Elliott's 10 up with 10 to play. So bit of change downstairs in the bottom green. And we've been giving you some updates from the scoreboards that we can see here on the top green at BARGO.
So first time I've seen a really scattered head, I think. This is a first. Sharky's the only one really close here. But I just want to give a quick shout out, and I'm going to duck in and grab a glass of Coke in a second and leave you by yourself, if that's all right. But my mate Carmen Plaza, who's heading up for some treatment up at RPA today. So good luck to her. She's a great mate of mine and a lovely person. I hope everything works out well, mate. Good luck. Carmen Plaza from down at Fig Tree Sports. So I'm just going to leave you alone.
Yep.
Good luck.
Thanks, Benny. I won't. I don't know how to make all these cameras work. So
no, don't worry about it. You won't have to move it for a sec. Thanks.
Okay.
Mate.
All right. No, fine. Yep. So they've been playing T to T. So I'm surprised that it is spread. They should have been getting used to this weight by now. As always, the greens will speed up. So maybe they just haven't quite caught up with that yet. Been playing little over an hour now. And Mark Langfield just dropping in short, so probably still just maybe still 2 or 3 to Blacktown with the 2 green bowls and the yellow. So a bit of pressure coming on here at the end of the thirds playing. So Mark needs to add a metre. He's got a good gap either side of his orange bowl. Must be reaching. Like he's got better weight on this one. And that should be second shot. Jeffrey sticking with his forehand. Again, just trying to find that gap between the green and the orange. Get down to the yellow. Gets the right rub. Gets the second shot. So the draw is still open there for John. 2 down. You know, he knew his line. He was just about a metre over. So he can either keep that weight and try to sit and stay on the yellow, or he can just keep his line and drop a metre. We've got a couple of options there. But looking like certainly 2 to Blacktown. Just depends whether Mark's orange bowl at 3 o'clock is third shot or not.
Yeah, I've come back and not much it looks like it's changed. They're all trying to clear Sharky off or get to the jack on that hand, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, so John's got a better line on this one. Mark's interested.
Here we go.
And Jack back for 4.
That's Roach. A brilliant shot.
John Roach. You might earn a replay for that one, Roachy.
Yep, I'm just about to see if I can get it quickly. We might see the end of it. Yep, there it is. Just a perfect, hit it fat, brought it all the way back past the line. That's a brilliant shot. Well done.
Yeah, and really all Sharky's got is maybe just a backhand draw to cut it down. It's there's too much traffic on his forehand to get the shot.
Yeah, it's tough. It's going to have to be an absolute perfect draw to that back bowl.
Yeah. Shane Davis, no change in the score. It's still BARGO 9, Wiseau's 5. They haven't updated that for a while. And BARGO 8, Austral 1 in the other open. They haven't updated the board there for a while.
Oh, look at this. Tell you what.
Well, what do I know?
What did we call?
What do
it's
I know?
going to be a perfect shot to that bowl, and he's nearly nailed it. So from 4 down to one down now. What do you do about that?
Just navigating all that.
Sharky, what a shot.
Oh, jeez. I hope you're enjoying the quality of this game. There have been some amazing shots. Conversions, saves, trails, dead draws, all happening here at BARGO.
I reckon the standard is extraordinary. That's brilliant. Good luck anyone who meets these guys at State.
G'day, Vince from Austral, always an avid watcher.
Yeah, Vince Calabrese, one of the tragics. He's a good man, Vince.
Yeah, not much good news at the moment, Vince. We've got Jordan down 8-1, and we've got Lynn Langfield down 7, although she's picked up a score. It's now 7-5 to Bowral over Lynn Langfield. So at the moment, the two Austral sides we've got here are trailing. But again, plenty of bowls to go.
Sharky just walking past us now. Round of applause for that shot, buddy. That was a ripper. He's shaking his head so he doesn't know where it came from.
We don't know what's hiding in his ponytail. one of his superpowers.
A radar, yeah.
Thanks, Dion.
Thanks, Dion.
Glad you're enjoying
this.
Oh,
look at this. If this has the weight, this is another brilliant shot. Oh, not quite going to get there. The line was great. Drops his head a little bit, but geez, couldn't do much more.
You're trying to draw a foot off the ditch with a tee to tee length.
So. Without touching the jack, he's only edging the yellow bowl. Doesn't get better than that.
Okay, so he's switched now, trying to sit it on the backhand, but going to run into the traffic. So good headed bowls.
Yep.
One to Austral.
Well, yeah, that started out quite scattered and ended up just being a bizarre little end where the shots going everywhere. So one to Austral brings them to 5. They're just doing it slowly, but they're coming back after dropping that 4, which is great. 7 ends down, and we commence the 8th now.
All right, so we've now got the first change in length, I think, for the day. Mark has brought the mat up about 4 metres. So the Austral approach has been tee to tee up until now. Now they're going to try to shake them off with maybe about a 24, 25 metre length now.
Yeah, I guess the wisdom in that, the agreed to wisdom, I can't think, the general consensus seems to be that once the opposition starts getting the length, you might as well change it up and see if you can beat them on a different one. So let's kind of adjust that. But yeah, that's what they've done. It is 3 metres up, as you said, and a couple of metres from the tee down here, so it's significantly shorter. And short end, obviously. How often that happens to everyone.
Well, he got his line. So he got 2 out of 3. Got the bias right, he got his line right.
That's it.
All he's got to do is get the weight and he'll be all over it.
Yeah, it's only 2 things, weight and grass. It's no good just getting one.
Got to get the bias right too.
Yeah, truth. Oh, sorry, 3 things. Okay, right. He's got the little ring on the inside.
and use your own bowl. 4 things. Such a complicated game.
Oh, damn it, you're going to add more.
And he's done this. It's better.
Yep.
Still not a lot of changes in the scoreboard updates up here on the top green viewers. So apologies. When they do turn over the boards, we will be giving you some updated scores.
So once again, the format here, 18 ends, so a shortened game to what we normally play for a 2x2x2x2 traditional pairs under state guidelines, state conditions of play. This is a qualifying game or qualifying tournament, I guess, to go to the state. And they're out at Dubbo, I think, this time. Yep.
Dubbo, yeah, Ballina last year, Dubbo this year.
That's it. Very wet Ballina.
Very wet Ballina. We played the triples final in pouring rain. It was absolutely miserable. I'll show you the photos, Benny.
Yeah, look, Dubbo is a great club and a great place to be, by the way. So I was lucky enough to be out there broadcasting a few times. My mate Anthony Brown. Oh, we've had a bit of a comfort break here. So we're looking at a bowl just waiting on the mat. Yeah, so these guys, everyone who wins this afternoon heads to state. State finals, I don't know when they are. Actually, I haven't looked at the calendar, but it should be a good time out at Dubbo. Oh, my God. I'm just looking at this. There's even puddling on the ground. You're playing through it. That's chaos. Yeah, the Ballina. If anyone's didn't see the state finals, go back and have a look at the live streams because it was something crazy.
Yeah, absolutely drenched. But we won, so I was fine.
Oh, good man.
You're going to be a state champion. You might as well. If you're going to get pouring rain, you might as well enjoy it.
Look at that smile too. Yep, in front of the media wall. Yeah, that's a very, very good shot there by Roche. He's dropped it there, but laying it next to it, we'll leave a little shelf there for Sharky to give it a go. He's not going to make it. Thanks, Phil. Malaysia 12-6 on 12. He's obviously getting messages from Tanya still. She's a busy lady.
Okay, so we've got a few updates in the other games now. So we've now got in the other men's senior pairs, Gary Webster is now leading 7-5 over Mick Shiner. We've had an update on the board in the open men's. We've got Ben McCall 11 leading Andrew Watkins 7 on 10. So that used to be 9-1. Now it's 11-7. So it's been tightened. Harley McDonald 9 leading Jordan Mullaney 2 on 8 ends. So that 7-8 lead has been maintained. But Andrews cut into Ben's, had an 8-shot lead. Now it's a 4-shot lead. Barrel 7, Austral 5 in the ladies open semi, and Glenbrook 8 leading Lawson 3.
Have to warn Roachy that he's always on camera. He just adjusted himself a little bit. So sorry about that, everyone who's watching. But it's definite shot on there down that side. And the Austral boys will be just looking to clean that up a little bit, and this will be close to doing so. Doesn't want to increase the target, but pushing Jack to there is perfect. That's a great bowl. Still thumpable, but who's got the best back? Actually, you know what? Just looking there, because Blacktown does have one.
There's a green at the back, isn't there?
That's it. So if I, get the right camera.
Oh, he's missed his line on that one.
Yeah. So there's that one back there. So they can give it a crack safely. They are 2 down, 4 down, maybe.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Yeah, definitely a 4. Geez, I'd be giving it a hit.
I think, yeah, he's going for cover, but
well, yeah, I like that. But you also got to make him play the shot, I guess. So if you drop another one in front like he had, make that drive very difficult. Let's see how far back he gets. Yeah, all the way.
Yeah, probably not going to be the shot. If he connects, it's going to go straight down the line.
A similar aggressive weight, better track this time. He waiting for the cross. Where's it going to hit? Nothing. Through somehow the gap. Just look up on it how he got through there. That's remarkable. But there are 3 green bowls in catching positions out on that side.
I think John has to just assume that Sharky's not going to miss. So he either has to change the look of the head, and Mark just put his foot in front in terms of maybe putting a cover and count front blocker, or he can just tap his front orange and just move the jack back a little bit, which, although it still gives him a split to play as well. So
long distance chess at this point.
It is. But look at that, and John's still got another bowl. So I think with his first one, add to the count, make it 5, put some pressure on him. Then he can just draw to the tee.
Well, I don't think it's a way to get past at all.
Yeah, and that sort of
Yep.
makes the crack and egg shot gone now. So I think he's still got to run and crack it.
Yeah, I think the drive's very difficult. Oh, it's a 3-bowl target across the front. It's hittable, but how much it's changed, we're about to find out. Oh, he's got a little bump and run. 1 down, maybe 2. 1 down.
1, yep.
So, yeah, well, that's a big change. That's 5 down to 1 down. So it's good conversion. But on the other hand, Roachy now has the opportunity to punch that yellow through and be back up with a 5 again. So we'll see.
Yeah, that purpley bowl of John's just sitting next to the orange is actually a little bit in front of the yellow. So he can actually get the inside edge of his purple bowl, pop the yellow out, stay for 4, 5.
I'll just see if I can get a different angle to show everyone what we're talking about. Get a slightly better angle there. Just to see where the jack is, just behind that orange bowl on the right, those purple and orange ones. So there's a shot in there, off that purple onto the yellow, if he misses the yellow directly. And here he comes, aggressive track. I don't think he's got it. It's going to turn too early.
Just that swinging hand on that pitch side. Anyway, he's got one. Sharky's still got to do something. Otherwise, we'll have a tied game here.
Will Sharky play the other hand, do you think? under his own bowl there on the right and onto himself.
Certainly a safer shot because he can slice a jack and leave it behind if he plays his forehand.
Oh, a bit of excitement up there. We're looking at, I think one of the Austral boys is trying to get a shot at the back and has just managed it. But here, yeah, this is what Sharky's done. I think he's undercut it, but oh no, he hasn't. It's held. Touch his own. Oh, jeez. Missed by nothing. The wind nearly blew it over.
Oh, Phil Lobke saying needed to cover. Okay, so they're looking.
That's right. Yeah, he's just waiting. He's waiting for Mark to get back.
Oh, Mark's filling up his water.
Well, he went to get some ice and some lime. Of course.
Okay, now decision time. Lots of looking.
Yep, one it is.
One it is. Okay.
So tied game, as you said.
All square. Penrith has extended the lead in the other semi-final. It's now 8-5. Webster leading Shiner. No change in the scoreboard in the men's opens. It's still McDonald leading Mullaney by 7 and McCall leading Watkins by 4.
All right, we change over for the 9th end. 6 all after 8. Exciting games all around.
Time to go downstairs and pick up some of the ladies singles. This is the ladies senior pairs and the reserves. So
excellent.
Back soon.
See you soon. So that's shorter length again. Not super short, short enough. I can tell that because I have to zoom in a bit. The sun's just popped out again. That'll do. Not too much sky, Andrew Lynn used to teach me. Oh, that's very wide. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, we don't like to talk about it, but that's gone the wrong way. Wonder what the fine is at this level for that. Mark lining up there. I've gone the wrong camera. Let's try that one instead. His first one was beautiful. The second one looks just as good. Anywhere this finish is going to be great. Yeah, perfect. Brilliant. Just looking at the people on here now. There's a lot of new ones come on. Welcome everyone to this. You're on YouTube Live Sports. Please subscribe to the channel if you can. It's a great outlet for all your bowls action and all your sport. We've got a lot of things on the line. You're watching the Nepean Highlanders state senior men's pairs at BARGO Sports Club, a brilliant club in BARGO at the bottom of the Southern Highlands, and they're fantastic hosts. We've got Wicklow Bowls here, so if you're close by, come down and have a look at their bowl shop. And yeah, like I said, you're watching Benny Two Shoes and Steve Della, who's just come back with a bunch of scores.
Yep, back. So I've got the ladies senior pairs. Christine Norkaitis, 12, leading Anne Gosden, 6 on 12 ends. That's an all-Windsor game. And Helen King, 12 from Lawson, leading Susan Ashurst, 6 from Malaysia on 12 ends. And in the reserves, Warland from Windsor, 7, leading Falconer from Camden, 4. That's on 8 ends. And Glenn Elliott, 15, leading Dave Price, 9 on 10 ends. So that 10-end lead that he had a couple of ends ago, they've picked up 4 in 2 ends, so it's now 6 shots. I think Harley McDonald picked up a 2, so he now leads 11-2. Ben McCall leading 11-7 in the men's open final.
As these scores keep rolling over, we are looking close to right now. You'd put odds on an all BARGO final in the end. In the men's pairs, then I can't see I actually don't know who the teams are in those ladies down there, but the end score, the pink ladies versus the other pink ladies.
So we've got Glenbrook leading Lawson 11-4, I think, and Barrel 9 leading Austral 5. I'll just go and actually. I'll walk over to that far one. I don't want to be giving you the wrong players, but I think I'll check on that.
It's a bit hard to see from here, and I didn't bring my binoculars.
Yeah, I'm going to go for a walk.
No worries, mate. Good on. Yeah. So interestingly scattered. No bowl there within 2 feet of Jack at the moment, but as we know, these change up pretty quickly. As we once again get a good view of Sharky's ponytail while the guys have a chat in the middle. Steve's just giving him the word as he runs past. Just a little gust of wind once again, straight out of the west. Could be influential. We'll see. Mark Langfield, forehand shot. Looking to clear those on the right-hand side and maybe even get to Sharky's yellow bowl, which is the shot. He's very close to that right now. Touch and run. Oh, what a shot. Brilliant bowl, Mark Langfield. I'm even going to put a replay on that. That was that good a draw. Around he comes, clears the front ones, and plunks into that. That's great bowling. And if I'm quick enough. What's going on there? Something's gone wrong, isn't it? I didn't get to see where that bowl went, but yep, it's doing silly things. There we are. That's better. That was my fault. I hit the wrong button. This system's been actually really good at the moment. Red Pants, their wrong bias is off to the circus. Yeah, while you were downstairs, we did see a wrong bias come out by Jeff. Don't see that very often at this level. We can turn on. There we are. Welcome back. Did you find out you got their sides right?
I did, because Glenbrook is 11, so I'm correct. 11-4, Glenbrook over Lawson in the Ladies Open, and Barrel 9 leading Austral 7. They're on 8 and 9 ends respectively.
Good amount of people around here at the moment. A bit of celebration. Harley just playing an absolute blinder of a shot over there, but these guys coming down for another chat. What are we going to do about this? Because it's pretty tough in there now for Blacktown. Mike Langfield played 2 exceptional bowls. Yeah, as I was saying, good amount of people watching. We've got both sides of the green, people lining up everywhere. Not sure what's happening downstairs, but I'm sure they're lining up against the club where the heaters are. That's with a smart option.
Yeah, they got a deck up here at BARGO. You can sort of sit up there and stay out of the wind and near the pizza oven, so you get a bit of radiant heat off the pizza oven.
and the smell too will make you hungry. But good pizzas too. I was recommended that by everyone. Everyone who's been here said, eat the pizza. And, I might do that for lunch.
Yeah, no, we'll sort that out for you, Benny.
Yeah, well, I've had a couple of meals here now, and all of them have been absolutely brilliant. Good place to come and have a
Here comes the trick shot. No.
See what he was aiming at.
Might still be 3 there. The 2 orange bowls and John's darker bowl.
You're not wrong, he is, because he moved that yellow bowl of Sharkies, which was shot just enough to clear it out for at least 2, and now that purple one's been brought in as well. So we'll see. Haven't had an indication. Scores level, but I can tell you Austral's had the advantage the last few ends.
Yeah, after that 4, they've just chipped away and have been playing a little bit shorter, not super short. But
yeah, conventional wisdom is if you're going to drop them early.
Yeah. Although you do have 3 less ends to get them back in an 18-end game. So.
True.
Okay. So Wiseman's Ferry won that end against BARGO, and so they've turned the board over. It's now
fairly close shot there. He got in as well, so I don't know if that counts. But 15-11 over BARGO now.
So big change. It must have been a huge score there to go from 11-7 to 11-15 on a couple of ends.
I reckon that's...
So Wiseman's Ferry now lead 15-11 over Ben McCall.
Our viewer there, Danielle, will be very excited by that and get into it, mate. But we've just watched... who threw that? Sorry, it was Jeff. He threw that his green bowl through and moved things around a bit. Jack's more exposed now. Still, I'd say 3, maybe even 4 to Austral right now.
Yeah, there is that sort of big circle around. But there is certainly room for Sharky to draw. John wants to get there first. He's trying to make it defy the laws of physics and get back with a wave of his arm.
That's it. Trying to remote control it. We all try to use the force bowlers. We try to guide our bowls through.
So big bowl here for Sharky. He's down a few and he's
well
cut it. So big chance here for a big score from John. So he's had a couple of free kicks earlier on, but this is probably his easiest free kick to add to his count.
I think they're done,
Oh,
actually.
done
He's
anyway.
all out of bowls.
Okay.
So we're going to find out now because they'll measure around. Oh, he's looking just at that green one at the front. So I didn't pick that one as the next best. I thought their best one was that green one at the back, but well and truly in. Well and truly in.
It's like a 4. Well, just checking that his other green's not any closer.
Yeah, it was
They've agreed for 3 at the moment.
yeah, just need a closer look at that back one.
The other unwritten law is if you want the shots, you measure it.
Yes, you go and get it.
I'm not doing it for you.
3
it is. New leaders.
And a big one too, because they've been chipping away, as you said, with just ones to now pop out to 9 after 9. 3 shots up.
Yeah. So it was 4-1 early on, and now it's 9-6. So a big swing. So 2 big swings on this rink and on the McCall-Watkins rink. And now Watkins leading 15-11 with 6 ends to go. So he's 4 up with 6 ends to go. Harley McDonald is 9 up with 9 ends to go. So he's at the halfway point.
As are we. Halfway there.
Halfway.
They're going back to a slightly longer end. By the way, Matt's a fair way back. Jack is a metre off the tee there. And Shane Davis and Danielle, there you go. Go Wisos. Yeah, 15-11 after 12. Wisos are 4 shots up all of a sudden after being, 9-1 down at one point.
Yeah, 9-1. So it's a 14-2 run. That's a big flip. And
a couple of feet short.
Harley
A metre.
Harley moving along with another 2. So 13-2. So he's 11 up with 8 to go. So Harley and Mick Thorne have been pretty solid as they were yesterday afternoon.
Yeah, Mick yesterday was all over it. He was almost my player of the day yesterday. He was just playing every kind of shot you could imagine and doing it extremely well.
Yeah, no, when a freak is on, it's great to watch.
Oh yeah. Yep, there's Jack. Runs through with it. Hasn't made a target. Sticks down there. It's good.
Yeah, a bit more confidence now in the Austral play. They've found their length. Gone back to a longer length after those couple of short ones. So they got back in the game with the shorter ones, and then they're going back to their more confident longer ends. And Jeff is struggling now to find, got the overs and unders, metre short, metre long. Bad feeling if you're a lead. Take it from me.
Yeah, it feels bad. Luke Rossington, good morning, mate. Good to see you. Welcome everyone joining us online. There's quite a lot of interest in this today. And don't forget, on YouTube Live Sports, we have the final happening this afternoon of the men's pairs from BARGO Sports Club. Skipper's lining up now. Look, over the time at the moment, about 911 so far, people. And that's, we're doing very, very well. Whoops, I better change my camera back. I was looking at YouTube. Bang, there we go. So Rochi to the back. They're holding two now, Austral once again. I just was watching as they were changing over there. Rochi really grabbed his lead and said, very well done. Very impressive, and I'd agree with that. Sharky wants to clear that. He's not going to. He was on track, except that one was in the way.
Yeah, not there anymore. So hardest thing in bowls is to play the same bowl twice. That's what he'll be wanting to do.
You're not wrong.
Just play the same bowl. He's inside that orange and he's got the shot. John pondering his hand and he's going backhand.
Adjust his head a little bit. Yeah, he's taking his time, which is good to see. Often players fall down when they start rushing their shots, rushing onto the mats. It's out on a decent track, I reckon. Not the weight. Yeah. So one of the two things I mentioned, right? But you got the bias as well, so we'll go two of their three. It's interesting sitting here because I'm not just watching this game. We're trying to watch all of them. We have Sharky with a touch and a cross. Oh, he might even be shot there. Yeah, I'd say he is.
Yep. I think he's just stood up.
Gave it the weight to get in there, and he did it well.
Yep, and that ball wasn't in his way, so he cleared the path with the first, and he played it with his second.
A lot to be said for doing that too, by the way. Not just thinking about the shot in front of you, thinking about the one after that as well sometimes.
So next door, Mick Shiner's played a conversion shot when he was down, and
measures going out.
Yeah. So also Mick Shiner does need to make some change. He's been losing some ground on Wombi, Gary Webster, sorry. And he didn't quite make it, so he was one down. So so Penrith extend their lead. They're now leading 10-5 on 8 in the other senior semi-final. And as you can see on the scoreboard, it says 6-all, but on our live scoreboard, it's Austral 9, Blacktown 6, so they haven't updated it each end. They're just letting the skippers do that.
Yeah, that's it. Here we go. Round and round. If he touches the purple, it's going to... even rolling that yellow one down would have given him the shot. He was very close. That's a great attempt. I'll give you a better view of the whole head. And there we go.
So on the McCall Watkins, they haven't updated the scores, but I can tell you that BARGO won the previous end, and Jason Cheadle's got a side resting toucher with his first bowl, and the Wiseman's Ferry is about a couple of metres short. So it's at least 12-15 on that game, and an early advantage to BARGO, and Jason's played 2 screamers. He's got 2 bowls within 6 inches.
See the image on the screen changing as the clouds go across. It's really patchy, probably about 70% coverage of cloud. Dark grey, with no rain in it.
No, that's a comforting thing about it.
Touch wood. Yeah. They're moving pretty quick, those clouds up there, which is not a bad thing. But look at this scattered head. All those bowls in front, making it very difficult to get back. Probably the advantage laying with Blacktown in the end. They are holding shot. And that window on the right looks about the only easy way in.
Yeah, John's got an open draw in his backhand. And that's what Mark's trying to tell him to do.
Yep. Go the easy way, please.
And he played his last bowl short, but he had the line. He just adds 6 feet and he gets to the jack. So there's nothing really for John on his forehand. He's got an open backhand. It's a good drawing green, so and his bowls do draw, so can't see him doing anything but 2 backhand draws.
There is a smidgen of rain out to the west, but I think it's going to miss us. We should be okay. Good.
Well, what do I know? John's playing his forehand.
Yeah, I'm surprised by that. They did seem to be indicating the other way. Oh, Jack is interesting. Kick across. Where's it stopped? One.
He's got the shot. and what you can't see is Mark Langfield's cheeky grin.
He's pretty happy with that, actually.
we can see it live, but he had his back to the camera, but it was a cheeky grin and the old shake of the head.
That's it. You and I both popped their heads up like gophers, just looking around there.
Disappointed with that one.
Oh, hasn't run in, but just to show you where the jack exactly is. We've got the right cut on. I do. That's good. There it is right there. Just up against the purple.
Well, it's how brave John wants to be. I don't think he can get the outside edge of the purple and pop the yellow out clean, so he's just trying to play a dead draw.
Well, I think he's played it in the right direction. He goes that way, he can rest on the yellow out. And Jack's going to go in the right direction if he does the wrong thing. But
another catcher.
Yep.
Yeah. Potentially take your medicine, just go one down. It's a dangerous one if he moves the jack.
Yeah, it's surrounded, isn't it? There's one lonely yellow bowl in there.
Okay, update on the Ben McCall. It's now 13-15. He got a 2 on the previous end, and Jason Cheadle now has 3 bowls around it. So, their lead had a run, and that's in the ditch. So, BARGO holding 3 at the moment. So, live scoreboard would be BARGO 16, Wiseman's Ferry 15, but there's still 3 more bowls to go. And Jason Cheadle's just put 4 bowls within a foot.
So I'll still get a 1 on that. 10-6 after 10 here. We are heading into the 11th end.
And the other semi-final is now Penrith 11, Campbelltown 5 on 10 ends. So again, got some clear air between these two, but still 8 ends to play in the seniors.
That's it. 8 ends to go. Well past the halfway mark now on this game. A 4-shot advantage now to Austria after being down pretty significantly right at the start of the game. And that's a great start.
Got Langers.
A little bit short, his skipper says, but yeah,
it's hard to please John Roach.
I don't doubt that at all.
Okay.
Oh, look at the reply. Get across. Yeah.
Good setup. Okay, so updates. Everyone's left the scoreboard, so we can tell you all the scores. McDonald 13, Mullaney 2, Watkins 15, McCall 13. In the ladies, Fraser from Bowral 11, now lead Austral 10, Lynn Langfield, they just picked up a 3. And Little from Glenbrook 11 leads Howe from Lawson 4 in the other one.
Pretty excited about that 3-2, by the way, the lady. Just the way she's even laying the mat down and putting the jack down is she's excited. We're back. I love it. That's why we play sport.
Yeah, it's Terry Chutke leading for Lynn Langfield. So, they picked up a 3.
It's a big comeback too, yeah. 10-11 now after 12 on that rink, so that's good.
Yeah.
We like to see that.
So I'll just keep you, I know you can't see it, but I'll describe it. So Ben McCall's just drawn in what must be shot number 5 or number 6. So Andrew Watkins, he had a run with his first. He's having a run with his second.
It's a big bowl. She's coming down quick.
He's going for...
He wanted the kill. He's punched jack.
And he's got
the shot. So we just watched a ripper of a ball go through.
He had a toucher in the ditch.
He did.
And the jack went through the ditch. So he was 6 down and he converted to 1 up. So he now extends his lead to 16-13. So
he's 14, yep.
With 4 ends remaining. So that was a big bowl, and most games have 1 or 2 bowls that change the course of it. That may well be it in that semi-final.
And Tandy's coming back for a jacket again because it's, I'm going to tell you again, the bruise is up. Yeah, and it just, as she said, it dropped about 10 degrees, I reckon. It's
cool.
We're lucky here, we're shielded by the building behind us, but geez, over there where they're sitting.
All the non-locals all the non-locals are complaining. This is balmy.
Oh, mate, my wife's from Lithgow, and she moved with me down to the coast so that we don't have to do this anymore.
My in-laws lived in Milwaukee, Wisconsin for many years, and eventually my mother-in-law gave my father-in-law an ultimatum and said, I'm divorcing you if I've got one more winter here in Milwaukee. And I think Lithgow would be pretty similar to Milwaukee.
Yeah, I don't know how my parents-in-law still live up there. I don't know how they do it. It's lots of blankets.
Yeah, Danielle Lovett, that was a big bowl from Andrew. He was down a packet.
Here comes Sharky. Sorry, mate, just watching this. He's a bit heavy, but he was looking to move things around, I think. So this head pretty tight in there.
Tightening up in the ladies, with Bowral only having a 1-shot lead now. And Andrew Watkins flipping a 9-1 deficit to a 16-13 lead.
That is incredible.
Big change.
So if you're watching from Wiseau's, definitely check, get behind your boys here, as Shane Davis is doing online, and Danielle, because it's that's it. That was an insane shot. These boys are drawing very well. There is one extremely short bolt. But the rest of them clustered around the jack. Mark Langfield still holding the 1 with his orange bowl, I'd suggest.
Ran into his short bowl. He'll be disappointed with that.
Yeah, that one bowl at the front there of Jeff is actually a bit of a pain in the bum on that side, but around the other hand, as we said, Mark holding that 1, just with his orange one, it's pretty tightly clustered though. It's easy to move around. Crossing and through. I'm not sure what the aim of that was. Is he aiming to get into a catching position? It's just he wouldn't have gone the hand that I'd expect.
Yeah, no, I think John wanted him to sort of come in and arrive on the green, but he
understood,
certainly did it with a bit too much weight.
Green and run on. That'll be shot now. No, it won't be. My apologies.
Yeah. Well, I think he's certainly got 2 seconds now,
Yep.
but trying to get to that orange is going to be difficult. Although now he's got that green bowl at 5 o'clock. So if you do move the jack across, it's actually a bit better than it was before.
Mm.
Still, advantage Austral with the orange bowl.
Tight cluster, real mixed bag at the back. There's not much advantage to bashing it anywhere. So I think it's just being one down. I think you'll see Blacktown playing really quite heavy games. So just having a chat. Well, there's a bit of a controlling body discussion up the other end. So we'll talk about that in a sec. Yep. Harley's bashing things around. Bit of excitement building over there. All up and down the rinks, actually. It's intense here. You can really feel it, the intensity of this competition. Still holding one. Everyone trying to move or get close to that orange one. Austral holding 10-6. Started, had a real slow start. Very close, very close. Oh, and pushes the orange one out and sits. 2 shots now. Good, great ball. Great draw shot. All right, so that sounded important, but we just watched a great bowl go down by Johnny Roach. Yep, 2.
So Austral just keep moving away. They're on this momentum after being down 4-1 early. They're now 12-6. Yeah, that was an interesting request. So the two teams had different scores on their cards.
Whoops.
And the score was different from the 4th end, and they're now playing the 12th end.
Dear.
But both skippers have been updating the board, and so the board has one particular score. So that's really all we can go on. They both had opportunities to change it.
It's important to be comparing your scorecards, ladies and gentlemen, when you're when you've got the
every end. And if you disagree, or you find out contemporaneously, not an hour and a half later.
Do the skippers not have the cards?
They've both got the cards.
Oh.
One skipper put a 2 on the 4th end. One skipper put a 1 on the 4th end.
Oh, goodness.
And of course, we haven't got a live stream to show you.
That's right. Yeah,
what
we've got your thing.
Yeah, but I'm going off the scoreboard.
That's right. You're going off the scoreboard,
and the scoreboard matches one of the cards, not the other card. So yeah.
Oh, you got 2. Yeah, 2 out of 3. That's the one you go by, I guess.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Because at the moment it's got Barrel 11, Austral 10. And that's the card that Austral's got, and Barrel are attesting that it's 12-10, but they've never put 12 on the board when they've had the chance. Anyway.
Check your cards, everyone.
Tanya's sorting that out. All right. So Treasurer Cole Appleby has brought us the menu here at BARGO, so we won't make you too jealous. Okay, so with 7 ends to go, Austral are leading by 6, and there's no sort of pressure being applied yet from the two leads. This is their biggest. This is their most wayward start to an end that we've seen.
Yeah, that is definitely scattered compared to what we've seen. In fact, all the heads have been really close. Even if they started like this, they ended up quite incredibly close. So it's a brilliant thing, and it has been a brilliant game all round by all players. I'm watching. I said I was watching Sharky at the start. He got off to a flyer in the first 3 or 4 ends, but I think the Austral team's just got the wood on them. Well, clearly got the wood on them since then. On the 12th end.
Harley McDonald still leading 15-2 over Jordan Mullaney. And that's just been very dominant display. He's just held a lead from the get-go. He was up 8-1 and it's now 15-2. 6 ends to go. He's 13 up. He looks pretty safe. Jason Cheadle yet again has just nailed 2 shots after winning the last end. I'll tell you if they turn that board over, but remember, we had Wiseman's Ferry leading by 4 shots. So that lead's been cut into with BARGO winning the last one.
That's a great shot there by Roche on this rink, and Sharky just looking to kick it back even a little bit, but at the back's not bad. So well done, everyone, on this stream. We've cracked over 1,100 views now. Well done. Thanks for joining us, everybody, here on this wonderful Sunday morning here at BARGO Sports Club on the YouTube Live Sports channel. Please subscribe and get all your updates and all your sport from here. Wicklow Bowls is here. You're watching the Nepean Highlanders State Pairs with Benny Two Shoes and Steve Della. Sorry, I did that last time too. My apologies. Sorry, I was just watching. I actually paused there because I was watching Sharky throw that out. He looked disappointed. He was, and he is short.
If I was Steve Eller, I would have played for Australia.
That's right. It's maybe why I'm getting confused. They call you Doc, though, don't they?
They
is
do
that right?
call me
Yeah,
Doc.
Doc. Yep.
So just some updates. Ladies Open. Little from Glenbrook 12 leads Howe from Lawson 5 on 12 ends. Fraser from Bowral 11 leads Langfield from Austral 10 on 12 ends. Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry 16 leads Ben McCall from BARGO 14 on 15 ends, so that is 2 up with 3 to play. Harley McDonald from BARGO 15 leading Jordan Mullaney 2 on 12 ends. Gary Webster from Penrith 11 leads Mick Shiner from Campbelltown 5 on 10 ends.
What's he done? Sorry, mate.
Yeah. And as you can see here, John Roach 12 leading Peter Embleton 6 from Blacktown. I'll pop downstairs and get you some scores from the ladies seniors and the open reserves, and I'll be back shortly.
Thanks, mate. We'll see you soon. And well done on keeping the scores updated. They're doing very well here in the Nepean Highlanders region. I'm very impressed. The professionalism's been great. But 3 shots right now to Austral. It might change, or it's just got the wrong bump, but let's have a look. 1, 2. It's definitely 2 shots now. Austral holding on. (12-6) after 11. 7 ends to go. This is the 12th. Red Pants big moves, Broom behind closed doors. Oh, Ingram Maloney off to Wenny to play platinum. Ooh. Bring it on. Oh, just watch, if you watch this bowl on the top right of the screen, Harley's just had a big crack. Jack goes forward, like that. I hate it when that happens. Never know what's going on. Good shot, though. 14-16 next door. That's a cracking game. Geez, that came out straight. It's quick. It's looking to move. Gets the gap. Well, he's got Sharky's bowl, and it's spun on the edge and sat down next to the Jack. I might even drop a replay on that one. That's a big conversion. Watch this. I did not see this coming at all. He's ducked under. He's got the luck from Sharky's bowl, and look at it spin on its end and drop down. Danielle Lovett saying up there, go Wisos from 2 up. They are 2 up, but they were 9-1 down, so the change is quite remarkable. Beautiful change up. And here's Doc back with some scores from down the bottom.
Okay, the ladies seniors, just a reminder that these are 21 ends. So there's still a few ends to play. So in the All-Windsor affair, it's tightened up. Christine Norkaitis, 15. Leading Anne Gosden, 11. That was a 10-0 at the beginning. That's on 18 ends, so they've got 3 ends to play. Big run there from Rachie, just missed.
It's close.
And in the other one, we've got Helen King from Lawson, 17. Leading Susan Ashurst from Wallachia, 8. That's on 17 ends. So there's 4 ends to go, and there's a 9-shot lead. In the reserves, we've got Billy Falconer from Camden, 7. Trailing Brad Warland from Windsor, 8 on 12 ends. So 6 ends to go there. And Glenn Elliott from Traralga, 17. Leading Dave Price from Camden, 11. And that's on 14 ends, so 6 up with 4 to play. So still anyone's game in those two, although there are some clear favourites. Harley McDonald, 15. Jordan Mullaney, 2. And Andrew Watkins, 16. They just turned the board over now, so he's now won that end. So
well, how many? 4 shots in it with 2 ends to go.
So 8, Andrew Watkins 18, Ben McCall 14 on 16 ends. So 4 up, 2 to play. And 19, sorry.
5 shots in it, 2 ends to play, 2.5. 2.5 an end, that's as hard as it gets. Watch this by Rachel. Nearly rolled in for a shot, but Sharky clinging on.
And Andrew's actually playing a bowl now, so I don't know whether they're playing the 17th end.
Oh, they've declared the head too, by the way, so that's a 1 to Blacktown Sports. Is it Blacktown
Workers?
Workers, sorry. Yeah, I knew it was something afterwards. So that takes them to 7. They've been on 6 for a long time. So after 12 ends, 12-7. We have a 5-shot game here with 6 ends left to play.
Okay, so we have an update in the McCall-Watkins game. It's now Wiseman's Ferry 18, BARGO 14. They turned it over to 19, but they'd made an error on the scoreboard. So 18, 14, 2 ends to play. So Ben's got to pick up 4 shots in 2 ends to bring it to an extra end. Harley McDonald 15, Jordan Mullaney 2 on 12 ends. In the ladies open, Bowral 12, leads Austral 10, and Glenbrook 12, leading Lawson 5.
So something interesting here that just on this, back to this rink, the Blacktown Workers team have gone the similar length. So they've gone that long length again, choosing not to change it up. They just got their first shot in, I don't know how many ends. It's been several.
For anyone interested in the BARGO Wiseman's Ferry, Jason Cheadle's drawn the shot. He's holding 1 at the end of the first 4 bowls.
Oh, look at that.
Langers
doing very well. Probably, I would suggest, and then just.
That's the wrong bias. We've got number.
No, it's the right bias. It's just how wide. That's all. Doesn't come in, but he's probably the change is Mark Langfield has increased. Langfield has started off fairly well, but has stayed consistent and just got a little bit better every end. And I think he's been the main difference in the two teams.
Yeah, he's put some pressure up front, and Sharky's been chasing the game.
Has to be, yep, has had to.
And another big clap coming in from
John
Roach, and
two brilliant bowls,
and that's the reason why.
Yep. All credit to Mark. He's playing a brilliant game.
Okay, major update in the other semi-final. We now have a new leader. Campbelltown has taken the lead 13-11 over Penrith after 12 ends.
That's another game that's just, they were gone for all money and coming and are right back in it now, the Ghosts.
So there are some big multiples being scored along the way. Ben McCall's drawn a second shot. So in his quest for 4 shots on 2 ends, he's holding 2. Andrew Watkins trying to play with a rival weight. And he's just missed underneath, so...
That's right. Watch Sharky here.
And that's a good bowl. Okay, so he's got a confident shot in the... He's got a bowl in the head now. he can play with a little bit of weight and move the jack back. There's Jeff mumbling about things.
It's Phil Lubke here telling you that you need to quit your job in medicine and come and work for us. Yeah, he's good, isn't he? Doing well, keeping up to date on all the scores all around. We've got a pretty good game here. Five shots in it with 6 ends to go. Well and truly anyone's game, especially considering what we're seeing up and down the rinks at the moment with big movements everywhere. Just takes one end just to bring things back if you're down.
Thanks, Phil. I'll tell Benny what my current hourly rate is, and we'll see if he can match it.
No.
Do you want time to think about it?
No, not even a little bit. Thanks, mate. But he's off to, and Sharky just trying to have a little go at it there. He's ended up in a decent catching spot if they do that again. But the advantage very much with Austral here.
Yeah, John just trying to play matching bowls now. Pretty comfortable. He's got 2 good shots there. He doesn't want to drop a multiple, so he just plays the split between the 2 yellows and minimises the damage to 1 down if a jack gets moved.
Yeah, long discussions happening in the middle again. They're really having to think about where these go. But again, I'm just in a little bit of awe of the consistency of Mark Langfield at the moment. He's been great. Bit of a strut in the Campbelltown side next door. I'm just watching the skipper come down now, shoulders back. Look at him, he's great. The determination on his face.
Yeah, so Campbelltown in the other semi-final, who have flipped that lead now to a 2-shot lead to Campbelltown, look like they're holding 4 at the moment. Or maybe 3, but Gary Webster, you can see him in the background. He's playing his backhand.
It's not going to turn. Yep, sorry, that was the Penrith skipper, not the Campbelltown. Yep. Campbelltown are the Ghosts, blue and yellow, blue and gold.
Yeah, Penrith Patriots.
Really?
Yep.
There you go. Oh, it says it on the back of your shirt. There you go. So, interesting set of little head here. We've got 3 close into the jack. Everything else kind of was 2 really shorties. Mark Langfield now will be looking at Sharky's bright yellow bowl. Nearly got there too. Yeah. In a good spot.
Andrew Watkins just trails the jack back.
Out of nowhere. It's a big cluster of bowls around. I wish I could show you. I might be able to. Big cluster of bowls where Jack was, and he's just somehow taken Jack clean through it and holding at the back now.
Yep. No, well, he called it. He was
yelling at it, wasn't he?
He was yelling at it. He almost said it on the back of the microphone. Jeff's really struggled on this end. Not what Sharky wanted out of him. Really.
Yeah, he's struggled there. That's 4 bowls he won't be happy with.
No. We won't tell him what the timestamp is.
Oh dear. Doesn't want to back cut the jack. Doesn't want to lay on it either, and he has. Oh, he won't give it. Maybe. I heard Sharky yell out trouble here. Who knows?
Well, they're all good poker players. No one's telling us anything. Oh, I think Johnny still thinks it's 1.
Don't know.
There you go. Yeah, I think he put a very sheepish one up.
Yeah, sheepish one up, yeah. Right, you're lucky with that one, mate. Yeah, it was pretty unlucky, but still playing the shot's a smart idea. They got three good bowls there of Anthony or Tony. Sorry, Mark Langfield. I'm looking at the wrong name, and one to move out, so they can afford to drop a 1. They wouldn't want to, but they can afford it. So there's no real risk in that, in going that way.
We're just playing the last bowl on the McCall-Watkins end. And Ben McCall has drawn the shot, so he's now 3 down with 1 to play.
And another dead end on Harley McDonald's rink too, by the looks.
Jordan Mullaney's killed that when he was down, so that goes on. It's 15-2 to Harley McDonald over Jordan Mullaney, and it's 18-15 to Andrew Watkins over Ben McCall, 1 end remaining. So Ben and Jason must pick up a 3 to force an extra end. Jason's been pretty deadly coming towards the car park, and that's the way barrel. You might be able to see them in the far top left. That's the jack coming down for a long end. So they're going T to T for the 18th and final end, and they're hoping to get a score.
I have to admit, I'm a little bit confused by Sharky going in that direction on that with that width. I can understand if he's trying to bash into those 2 orange ones and move things around, but he's only got that 1 in the head. Going the other direction at just over, well, somewhere near draw weight onto his own bowl, the jack or the orange one. It's not going to cost him anything, but he's got an opportunity to make it or to get the shot. So I don't know. If you're going to punch it, he doesn't want to punch it hard. He's only got that 1 near there.
Yeah, so John's got last bowl, so he's just saying, is he just going to take it or is he going to try to sit the yellow through?
Well, that's it. You know, do you want to take the 1, go 6 up with 5 ends to go, more than a shot at the end, and
Okay, and Jason Cheadle has drawn the shot. Trevor McMahon is short, so at the moment in BARGO's quest for 3 shots, they're holding 1. Jason's dropped short with his second bowl. So,
interest here. Clear that. Oh, just short. Tell you what, he played that pretty well. We're looking for the yellow bowl and go up a big multiple, but it's all right. We've had a...
Okay, we've lost... so
2.
Mark's saying 2.
2 it is.
He just wants to make sure that Jeff is back to be sure of that, and Jeff acknowledges it. So 14-7. So momentum just keeps moving in Austral's direction.
That's it. Blacktown got one shot against it, but it keeps going Austral's way. So we're... Is that right? 13 ends down. We're on to the 14th end. 4 ends to go.
Other semi-final, Mick Shiner 13 from Campbelltown, leading Gary Webster 11 from Penrith. Harley McDonald 17, leading Jordan Mullaney 2 after 13 ends. Andrew Watkins 18, leading Ben McCall 15 on 17 ends, so 1 end to go. And BARGO currently holding 1 of the 3 shots that they need.
Ooh.
Gail Fraser 12, leading Lynn Langfield 11 in the Ladies Open. And it's train time.
Hi, everyone. That actually startled me.
And Nancy Little from Glenbrook 13, leading Marilyn Howes from Lawson. They just stood in the way. I think it was 7.
So we have a finished game, is that right?
We have our first completed game in the regional women senior pairs. We have the team of Deborah Murray and Christine Norkaitis from Windsor, 21, have defeated Colleen Hudson and Anne Gosden from Windsor, 13. So Congratulations to Deborah and Christine. They'll be playing in the final this afternoon. And we're waiting to see whether Helen King or Susan Ashurst will be their partner. As of a few minutes ago, we had Helen King leading 17-8, so she may well be the victor, but we'll wait for that final confirmation.
So just for anyone interested in just watching this train, it's still going. I quite like trains, so I'm going to keep a look at it. I'm carrying a lot of crap.
And Andrew Watkins has drawn the shot off Jason Cheadle, so all Ben's got really now is a kill.
So, still talking, I think, about the last end. But, oh, there, a little bit of breeze, just kick up for fun. Yeah, that's a gusting now. See the shake. Look at the flags up in the top left of the screen there.
And Jason Cheadle's just played a conversion. He's popped Andrew through and he's holding 2. Remember, they need 3 on the final end, so apologies, I'm just going to be watching that game.
Yes, the last end, so might even see if I can get a little view of the head for everyone's interest, because I know we've got lots of people from Wiseman's Ferry watching. See if I can see it. Yep. I'll give you the best view I can. We'll just keep watching this for now. As Roche forehand shot. Leeds have done their job with the first 2, which is great. So yeah, a bit of excitement over there. I'll see if I can show you that head. That's what it looks like. So those are behind the jack. There are actually 2 bowls, and then that one on the right belongs to Wiseman's.
And this bowl coming in is Jason Cheadle's, and he's finished jack high. He's not quite in the head, but there are 3 BARGO bowls in there and 1 Wiseman's Ferry bowl.
And back to the main action. No, down here, Sharky's just drawn the shot. Jack high there as well. The sun's out, I can tell you, but that breeze, every time it gusts up, drops the temperature significantly. And contemplating going to get my puffy jacket over lunch. That's a good home. Oh, Austral just took the jack back.
So Wiseman's Ferry.
Sorry, my apologies.
Trevor McMahon has touched the jack. And Ben is saying 2 to BARGO. He needs a 3rd, and he's got about 3 inches to draw it. But he can sit that blue bowl.
You can't see it. Harley's sitting
there.
There you go. Yeah.
So the on the screen at the moment, the blue bowl to the right of the jack is Wiseman's, and there are 2 greens to the left of that.
Oh, we're getting the gust again.
So Ben's got to come on the inside edge of that. So just get Jordan out of the way.
Not much happening on this rink at the moment. The guys are just having their chat in the middle, so we'll stick with that while it's going on.
So that's Ben McCall's bowl that's just gone in there. He's got 1 left to make a 3rd. So he's got to get the inside edge of that blue, drop it over, and get to the jack to make it 3. So a really tough shot, but he played with beautiful weight. So the weight is there. So Andrew Watkins hoping he's playing his last bowl of this semi-final if Ben doesn't convert. But if he does have to play a second bowl, he'll be in trouble.
So we'll just stay there with it for a sec. I'm keeping an eye on this game, but we are interested in that because it's been just don't forget on this what we're watching now, that head. That's they were down. Wiseman's Ferry were down 9-1 at the start, and now 14-18 up. And we're watching this.
So Andrew's playing his forehand. He's a left-hander, so the bowl will be coming into view shortly.
He's not happy with it. So
he's played on outside.
This is a big bowl. There were 2. We're just not even watching this game at the moment. There's nothing much going on. But it's all right. We just keep an eye on that one over there because it is very, very interesting. This last bowl.
Okay, so Ben McCall, he's got a forehand. He's got to come and get to that blue bowl to the right side of the jack. He's got to get the inside edge of it and then get across to the jack to make 3 to tie the game. On its way. Body language.
Was interested.
He's following it. Jason's not making a lot of noise. Here it comes.
Wants that ball at the back.
Just on the outside.
Goodness.
It's handshake time.
2 shots. Wiseman's Ferry win by what? 2? By 1.
18-17.
18-17. Goodness me.
So we have a finalist, Wiseman's Ferry. The team of Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins have defeated the team of Jason Cheadle and Ben McCall from BARGO 18-17 after trailing 8-1 in the early stages. So
yeah, that's a cracker of a game. That was unreal.
Big turnaround. A couple of big scores there. Once we get the cards delivered, we can tell you exactly when that momentum changed. But I think they picked up 8 shots in 2 ends.
Something like that. Yeah, it was absolutely. That changed out of nowhere watching it. But here we go. The this end. Just looking down there now, looks like 2 to Blacktown workers, but I can tell you it's not. it's just the one. It looks like that on the camera. I can look at here and see a definite those bowls on the jack high are the ones that are holding on.
I'll just go downstairs, get the other games. There are 3 other games downstairs, so I'll be back shortly.
No worries, mate. Thank you. So out on that wing, looking to come around and maybe onto Sharky's bowl. Oh, no, he hasn't done that. Just building that barrier in front, making it very difficult. Sharky started this game absolutely on fire. It's just been tough to find his consistency after that. There is holding one here. 7 shots down on the 14th end, I think it is. 14-7 after 13. My apologies. Yeah, excitement there down at Wiseman's Ferry. That was something to watch, actually, the end of that. Bang, and knocked that one through. And that's not what he was looking for, I don't think. Jeffrey just saying that, telling his boss that orange bowl out there is worth a few now. I reckon they're holding a couple. Oop, sorry, go ahead, say that again.
So one of the traditions of lawn bowls that you don't always turn the board over, so you don't know actually who had the final score. But my gut feeling is that Christine Norkaitis beat Anne Gosden. She was leading 17-13 on 20 ends. And I think that Helen King defeated Susan Ashurst because she was leading 17-10 on 19 ends. So they haven't actually turned it over for the 21st end. But we do have an update in the presidents. Camden, Billy Falconer from Camden and Brad Warland from Windsor are tied 10-all on 15 ends. And Glenn Elliott is leading David Price from... Glenn Elliott from Taralga leads David Price from Camden 19-11 on 16 ends. So he's 8 up with 2 to play. So if he wins the 17th end, that'll be game over.
So we had a measure here for the second shot. 2 to Blacktown workers. And that's a much needed 2, to be honest. 9-14, 5 shots in it with 4 ends to play. I didn't see much of that end. We were engrossed in the other competition. You're welcome, Danielle. Glad we're able to do that for you. We are kicking on now. We are into the 15th end. 3 ends left to play.
So here comes Tanya with some of the cards so we can actually formalise some of those outcomes. So yes, we can confirm now that Helen King from Lawson defeated Susan Ashurst from Wallachia 18-13. That's a confirmed win.
Sorry, Phil. Oh, he's on there now, actually. Yeah, 18-17. We're just looking at the pickups.
And so the switch happened ends 10, 11 and 12, where Andrew Watkins picked up a 2, a 3 and a 5 on consecutive ends. So went from
10 shots in 3 ends.
Went from 5-11 to 15-11.
Yep. Monstrous. That's a huge turnaround. Three multiples in a row and one big multiple.
Yeah. So that's a big.
She lied to me. Phil calling you said you lied to him, Tanya.
Yeah.
Means the board was wrong. She's saying sorry. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Phil, you should know by now that Tanya's always right.
And honest. Yes. Tanya, of course, the secretary of the region. She's and umpiring both days as well, volunteers, along with her full-time job. She's a busy lady.
Indispensable.
Yep, indispensable.
Indispensable, irreplaceable. I was going to say irrational, but that's not. She answers to all of those. Okay, just some updates in the Ladies Open. Barrel 15 leading Austral 11 on 14 ends, so 4 up with 4 to play. And we've got Glenbrook 13 leading Lawson 7 on 12 ends. Harley McDonald leading 18-7 on 15 ends. So Josh and Jordan have come back. They've picked up 5 on 2 ends, but 11 up with 3 to play. Harley and Mick Thorne look pretty safe, and
yeah, it's a big turnaround from there. Maybe, 10, even the other guys, 10 shots in 3 ends is incredible. Get another 11 in 3 ends is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good bowl. Well, no, actually it's short again. These guys are a bit scattered again here. Going in this direction, actually. I said this last time. That was the scatter down. This end's close. Maybe the wind and the protection of the club here is helping for more accurate bowls this way. And there's Sharky again. And he'll be holding one at the back.
just a reminder, 1 o'clock we'll be live streaming the final of the Open men's pairs between, certainly we have one confirmed team, Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry, and at least currently they will likely be playing Mick Thorne and Harley McDonald from BARGO.
That's a good shot. He's kicked Jack through and taken the shot now at the back, one of those catches. So Jack's pretty well exposed still, but in a far better position the Austral team. So the final here, very much undecided on both ways. We do have an advantage over there to Campbelltown, interestingly, and Austral here in the senior men's, but still fairly close, or close enough to not let us decide either way.
Yeah, the biggest margin that we can see at the moment is Harley McDonald 11 up. Every other game is between 4 and 5 shots.
So, watching here, these guys don't mind taking their time a bit either, by the way. They go up and they have a chat, have a drink, jump on the mat. Oh, Mick Anderson saying they've got 12 in the last 3 ends of a tournament at Lake Flats a long time ago. Wow, that's an achievement, mate. That's unreal. Oh, with the right weight. No, not quite the right weight.
Okay. 1 to Campbelltown in the other semi-final. So Mick Shiner extends his lead to 17-12.
5 shot 10 at 3 ends to go.
Webster.
No, 4 ends to go, and 3 ends to go after that, yeah.
Harley dead draws it. Cripes. There's some bowls being played here.
Bowls being played everywhere, all up and down, guys. If you're in the area, anywhere near here, please come up, enjoy this club. BARGO Sports Club is brilliant, and you'll get to see some of the greatest bowls action that I've been involved in a fair while. It's great. What a place to be. Dang.
Shout out to my mate Mickey Anderson. Hope you're well, champ.
And another train.
Yeah, this is going to be a long one.
Pacific National doing the work. There's a quiet one though. Go Pacific National, legends. Reminds me back in the day, I used to live in a little town called Jarradale in Western Australia. And we used to, there was 2 buses a day to get into Perth, and Perth's a long way away. So we used to sneak onto the bauxite trains when they were going at one of the slow points. That was a ridiculously dangerous thing to do.
Well, the statute of limitations is probably passed, so you
you
can't be pinged for doing that.
Come and get me. So you used to catch it down and get close enough to town to jump off and catch a train up.
When it slowed down at a corner.
There's a couple of slow points down at the bottom. We knew where they were, so like hobos, little hobos riding the rails.
Well, the OCD part of me made me count there were 35 carriages in that train.
It's a very good effort there by Roachy. They're still got one, I'd suggest.
Love you too, Ando. You probably owe me more than one coffee over the years.
That's right. I know what your early road is, so you'll be fine. So Sharky just dropping in. As I said, he's just lost his bit of consistency. I think chasing a bit too much now that they're down.
Yeah, and clearly Jeff's been struggling the last few ends. He hasn't really had bowls in there, so the pressure's been on Sharky to basically draw to save or convert to make. He's been under the pump. He's just being squeezed by Mark and Roachy, and here's another one.
Yeah, it's just a brilliant bowl.
Yeah, there's just relentless pressure, and I think that's been the change.
Yep, 2 to...
Yep. Pick a 2, drop a 2. So that's been neutralised in one end.
And you're exactly right, neutralised, but also cost them another an end to come back. So 7 shots down. We're on the 15th, after 15, so we're on the 16th end. 3 to go. And, a long way back. 7 shots in 3 ends. It's going to be hard work. Doable. Well and truly, game's not over, but, they've got to get in close and get a multiple.
Yeah, so Austral, they started off playing long ends. Blacktown got them. They did 1 or 2 shorter ends, not super short, and that was it. Then they just went back to longer ends, and they've just been moving away. So they've taken control of this game.
Yeah, not just a skillful display, but a wise display. Very smart bowling, thinking about the game the whole time. It's been very good to see. Great effort by the Austral senior boys. And should they make the final, as they're likely to do at this point, they'll come up against a team that's had to play a very close game. 17-12 now next door after 15. Campbelltown up. Oh, that went in the hole.
And Harley McDonald has won that with a 1 shot. So he now goes to 19-7 on 16 ends. So very, very likely that this will be the last end. Mick Thorne's brought the mat up. He may well play the showman shot and sink the jack and shake hands. We'll see. You'll see how brave he is.
Well, like I said yesterday, he was playing everything. He had a real strut, a real good look about him. He was confident and into it. No, he's just drawing.
He's playing an old man draw shot.
Well, Jeff's first shot went in the drink. This one's going to finish jack high, so that's better. Good correction.
So Thorny decided to put a blocker in.
He's 2 metres short. We're expecting him to throw it hard. Oh, I'm impressed by the Campbelltown team next door, by the way, the Ghosts.
They fought back. They were also
Yeah.
down 5 or 6, and so it'll be interesting when their card comes to see where that momentum shift happened, but probably also picked up 6 or 8 shots in 2 ends.
Yeah, it's interesting on this rink itself. The Austral dropped that 4 and were a fair way down right at the start, but there's been no big explosion of scores. It's just been chipping away 1 or 2 at a time, and that's how they've got to the position they're in now.
Yeah, I think their biggest score's been a 3. Okay, so Thorny's made amends. He's drawn shot.
What's Rochi done? Oh, sorry, yep, Rochi's around. Gets under that, he'll be fairly happy. He's no, hasn't quite done enough, I don't think. Oh no, I'm wrong. I'm looking out to the right hand side. Our right, it looks like another shot. So 3 at the moment, Austral there, I'd say. Sharky having to chase again a bit. But he's done it quite well. Look at this. There's the number 1.
That's number 1. That's good. He's played some pressure bowls. He's been under a lot of pressure the last hour, I think.
I'd agree. He's had playing rescue every time.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, when you're playing 2 against 1, it's pretty tough. Pretty likely that Mick Thorne and Harley McDonald are playing their last end. Got bowls in the head, they got bowls behind. Jordan's not really trying to kill it.
Well, they need it, yeah. They need a 4, don't they? Austral, they need a 4 at least.
Yeah, they're 12 down with 2. Yeah.
Yep.
And hard to see Mick or Harley dropping an 8 on the last end, so I think they're pretty safe. They're all looking pretty resigned, walking up and down the green. They're just playing their bowls pretty quickly. So they're just going to finish off at the end that their bag is at and shake hands, and we will have our finalists decided.
Indeed. I think Sharky's got another shot there, so 2. They do need multiples.
Yeah, 7 with 3. That's not impossible.
Yeah, well and truly doable, but hard. It's that 2.5 margin we always talk about. It's if you're over 2.5 shots down to get to the end, an end, 2.5 shots down and end, and then still not saying that right. 2.5 shots and end down to get to the end, then you're in trouble. And they're in that spot now.
So, ladies senior is still going. And we have Gail Fraser from Barrel 20 now, leading Lynn Langfield from Austral 11 on 15.
Oh, look at this. Sorry, mate. We're just watching Mark Langfield there. Once again, I think the most consistent bowler, best bowler out there on this rink today, has just taken the jack back. And they've got, 3 now?
Yeah, he's hitting it. You know, he's not going to be able to get the shot easily on his backhand, and there's not much space on his forehand to go through that funnel. So Gail Fraser 9 up with 3 to play. So Barrel leading Austral, and Helen Little 14 leading Lawson 9 with 4 ends. So there's 5 up with 4. So
Geez, I tell you what, that's a pretty good reply. Still 2 down, but has exposed that jack a little on that for a shot down the backhand.
Yep. So John's just going to play their shot.
Yep.
And again, if he gets to the jack first, then that's pretty much this end locked in for them. Wow.
Hats off.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good, yep. Even got a hat lift. I think it's the first one of the day. He's played a brilliant game, Mark Langfield. He'll carry some confidence into the final based on this. Should they make it? I'd like to always chuck the disclaimer in there at the end.
Put the disclaimer in. That was a good weight for the shot. Gave it a chance.
Get a bit superstitious in commentary sometimes. The mockers with the commentators curse.
Yeah.
Real smile on Mark's face. He's pretty happy, as he should be.
All right, last bowl coming down. Jordan, he's either going to try to kill it, which he is, trying at least, and he hasn't, and so it's game over. We have a win to Mick Thorne and Harley McDonald from BARGO over Josh Ingram and Jordan Mullaney. So a very dominant display. So we have now the final of the men's. This will be our live stream. We'll have Trevor McMahon and Andrew Watkins from Wiseman's Ferry playing Mick Thorne and Harley McDonald from BARGO. That'll be roughly around 1 o'clock this afternoon. So come back and join us for that. But we're going to keep this game going.
Oh, nearly bumping. Oh, that's chucked it. Oh, almost right in the way. Just closing that gap up a little bit.
So here's a shot for Sharky. He's arrive on his backhand, find that gap, get the jack clean. He'll watch this replay all night if he does it.
I'll give it to him. Oh, through. One more shot to do it. But I'll tell you what, dropping 3 now would pretty much end it.
Yeah, 10 up with 2. That's good night, Gracie.
He's coming down to have a look. They've been doing this a fair bit. This game has gone for what I feel like a long time.
Yep.
And a lot of this is these boys really being very considered. There's nothing wrong with it. Let's make for long games.
Makes us fill the void a bit more.
Exactly.
So in the other semi-final, Wainanego and Michael Shiner from Campbelltown are leading 18-12 over Tony Viney and Gary Webster from Penrith. So they're 6 up with 2 to play, and currently one, after the Leeds have played their first bowls, is holding at least 1, maybe 2.
All right. Interesting shot here. He's gone. Looks like he's lining up forehand, actually. That's an interesting decision.
Yeah. I don't know what he's been trying to do. He doesn't need a backwood because there's nothing behind. That's the only bowl behind the head. So
yeah, I'm a bit confused by that,
Yeah.
but that's all right. We'll see what comes out of it. Sharky's going to have to land in here. That's positive. Is the turn going to be right? He was a bit wide with his first shot. Turning now onto the green bowl and across.
Oh,
I don't think he's even cut it down.
just needed the inside edge of it.
Goodness me.
Got the
Yep,
outside
that's a
edge.
3.
3 it is. 10 up with 2. We may be watching the last end coming up.
Mm-hmm. So 19-9 after 16 ends. Up and then back is the call.
So this is the last end. I'm just going to pop downstairs, get an update of the 2 presidents, and be back shortly.
Sounds good. We'll commence the 17th end. I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs a bit while we go. 19-9 after 16. I'm going to say it again. Blacktown workies really jumped out and then has been just chipped away. Nothing big, nothing flashy from Austral, but they've just chipped away at it. And are now leading by 10 shots. So on this green at the moment, we just have the ladies at the other end and the 2 senior men's both on 16 ends. Campbelltown up by 6 shots with 2 ends to go. And if you were a betting person, you'd say, well, actually, you know what? The games are still 6 shots in 2, yeah. So you'd say Campbelltown versus Austral would be your finalists. Yeah, once again, Mark Langfield.
Okay, so I've got from a reliable source that Glenn Elliott from Trafalgar won over David Price. They don't have the final score because they didn't turn the board over. In the other the other semi-final between Falconer and Warland, Falconer's leading 12-11 after 17 ends, and Windsor, when I left, was holding 1. So it was a tied game at the moment, so that may get to an extra end. So slowly and surely we are deciding all the finalists.
Exactly right. This afternoon, we had big afternoon coming up. It's going to be a magnificent game, I think.
And what do you expect from Mark Langfield but that?
Exactly. He's been doing it all game. Yep. But yeah, the men's final this afternoon is going to be a ripper. All of them will be on this top green, so we'll be able to keep you updated as we have been with this one. Some cheering and yelling down there.
Yeah, so that was a cheer from a Camden supporter. So that looks like Camden are holding game there at the moment. So we will get an update. We've got Heidi Finnerty from Camden.
Yeah, Heidi here with Wicklow Bowls.
Yep. She's from Camden, so she's giving us the updates. I can see her from where I'm sitting, which is here. It's me waving.
That's it. Which camera are we looking at? I've forgotten where the jack is. Yeah, down there. G'day. There's Tanya just wandering around to say hi to us as well.
Yeah.
And now we can see the back of
there's Jeff.
Jeff.
Yep.
Straight down his ear hole.
Yep. Trying to give a shout out to his sponsors. Trying to get as much airtime for his sponsors as he can.
Why not?
And talking of sponsors, we're really proud to have BARGO Sports Club as our major sponsor for Nepean Highlanders. They've got a 3-year contract with us, which is great. And we're really appreciative of the support that they're giving us and the ability to live stream these games to you. And as Benny was saying, we've had over 1,100 people earlier on just watching it, and that
just cracked 1,350 actually.
1,350, that's fantastic. So certainly after yesterday we had more than 1,000 people watching. So thank you for all your support. Thanks everybody who's putting in the comments. Keep them coming. Good and bad. They've all been pretty positive so far.
We love the banter. Yeah, lots of people watch these on because smart TVs are so prevalent. So everyone's watching on big TVs now, which is really good. And I hope the footage is coming through clear and loud. I'm just looking out. There's another train coming. Here it comes. It's just an engine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And Mick Anderson talking up a big game, saying that he's taught Langers a few tricks over the years.
Taking credit. I like that. Starting to smell that wood-fired pizza oven, I can tell you now. It's a little bit of smoke drift around every now and again.
So barring something astonishing, this looks like it's the last end here.
They're holding at least 2, probably 3.
Yeah, they're 10 up. They need a 2 or a 3 to keep it going, but it looks pretty grim. There's only one bowl behind the head, and that belongs to Sharky, but pretty hard to get the bowl back without that orange bowl following it.
Next door. So 3 or maybe 2 bowls have come out. I don't know if they're declaring 2, but Penrith down there looking for a measure at the moment. It's important. They do need multiples. 6 shots in it after the second last end, or the penultimate end. Just glad I got to say the word penultimate. It's been a while. It's pretty close. Yeah, Mark Langfield, once again, extraordinary game. Has got probably 2 bowls left in this.
There may be an umpire coming out here. There's they're measuring the same shot 3 times.
So going back and forward.
Always a sign that there's going to be an umpire. And the skippers come down. 3 to Penrith. 15.
Really?
So there's 6.
That's big. Last end, they go in 15-18. They picked up 3. There were 6 down. They can do it again.
Yep.
I was half expecting that game to be over in this end, but no, they go again.
Yep. Danielle, we're going to be planning for 1 o'clock for the men's final. some of these games are still going on, so we want to make sure that everybody gets a break. So 1 p.m. will be our kickoff. And Phil Lobke, we're not going to be entering into any libel laws, so I'll leave your comment there as noted.
Understood.
Our Nepean Highlanders indemnity is not that high.
We'll take that as a comment. Yeah, thanks, Phil. All right, forehand shot, Jeff. Looking to move Jack back.
Yep. Okay, we have confirmation. We have a win from Camden.
No.
So
You
the
can see-
team of Michael Zereb and Billy Falconer from from Camden, have defeated Darren Stiff and Brad Warland from Windsor. 13-12.
Close one.
So
Those bowls that Penrith guy's using are beautiful. Look at those things. All right. Forehand shot, Rochi. We're going to get down to his own bowls there, maybe even cover. He's come down fairly quickly. We're just going to turn in front. Oh, no damage for look. He's jumped back and caught and pulled in another shot. Has to be careful. It's usable for Sharky, but goodness me.
a bit narrow coming down. But any connection, any wick?
Oh, punch jack through. It's exposed it a bit, but still a couple down. I just wanted to show you the pretty colours of this Penrith bowls. Look at them.
Yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous?
And they weren't yesterday when he was playing me. Thanks for the flashback. And the triggering.
Oh, you're more than welcome. PTSD support's available down in Wollongong. You'll be fine. Here we go. Oh, look at this. He's drawn just another shot, just another little wing bowl. Jeez.
Yeah, so look all.
Just making it hard for Sharky.
All Sharky's got to somehow trail that back for 3 and hope for a 7 on the last end, but looking grim. This may well be the final bowl of the semi-final.
Yeah,
Bit of a wave,
again,
a turn, a shake of the hand, game over.
and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Your winners of this game, Austral. The Austral Eagles have won their way through. Mark Langfield, who played just an amazing game and pretty much gave John Roach an armchair ride through that, have beaten Jeff McDonald and Peter Ambleton, whose name I haven't said the whole time. It's just been Sharky. Yeah, there's your finalists. Next door, I'm happy to wait. We'll have a quick look. I'll jump onto that camera there and we'll have a quick look. We'll wait, might as well see and who's going to do this. What's the time? Yeah, it's just gone just after 12. So this final end, Penrith's got to get a 3. Currently look like they're holding, they're 1 down.
Yep, so that blue bowl is Wine and Nagos, and here's Wombi trying to make a conversion, so that's 1 in the ditch, so...
Yeah, but a top game, Austral Eagles, those boys will be tough to beat. Harley McDonald walking past me now. On your mate, he's in the final and a big smile on his face for it too.
So Mick Shiner has to get a 3 here. Oh no, so he has to protect a 3.
Protect a 3, exactly. Yeah. He's and he's just saying he just wants to change it up a little to target there, but the Penrith skipper having thrown his first one in the ditch just makes it harder and harder. That's fewer bowls they can do it with.
Yeah, and one of their other bowls is actually that short one that's just passed. So,
that's actually a handy position for that. Yeah. It's tough to kill. It's the jack right back on the tee. I think there may have been it's just something I've thought about a lot back in going around. If you're chasing a score and you can't get it, chasing a multiple and you can't get it, you need the jack in a position that you can knock it out of bounds fairly easily. Yeah. And frankly, that's not an easy place to put jack out of bounds when it's on the tee.
And he's drawn that one almost out of bounds.
Yep, he looks cranky with himself too. He's turned his back.
I don't know what he was trying to do. Okay, so we have...
Let's go on in the ditch, is it? No, it's bumped it, moved it. Oh,
Okay, so we have a winner in the Barrel and Austral Ladies Open. Barrel have defeated Austral 23-14. They're not playing the last end because they're 9 up. So Rita South leading, Gail Fraser the skipper. They are the first team into the Ladies Open final, and that will also be held this afternoon. And at the moment, their opponents are likely to be Heather Smith and Nancy Little. They are leading Mona Sergal and Marilyn Howes from Lawson 15-11 with 2 ends to play. But again, anything can happen in that team. But we have another finalist from Barrel. And looking pretty safe here that Campbelltown will hold on.
just handed the cards over. Roachy didn't want to walk in front of the cameras that don't exist here in front of us. We're getting nervous walking in front of our position. It's all right, the cameras aren't pointing anywhere near us. So, no, well done to the Austral team. I can't see any way that Penrith are going to get a 3 here. I think Campbelltown are through.
And I can't even see a kill.
No, the kill's not on.
The jack goes straight back to the ditch, and that's game over.
That's it.
Yeah, so in that rink there was 7 straight ends. 1-1, 4 1s, a 3, a 1 and a 2. So
yeah, from end 5 through to end 11. The
10 shots and 7 ends, but that went from 2-6 to 12-6.
And that's great shot again. It's really clustered in there. The kill just is nigh on impossible. They've got to find. They haven't really built a head to move Jack into. I mean, there's 3 bowls to go, but they can't draw it. No. Well, that's there now. So the only way is to move Jack to the right. So where you're looking down here at the camera view is Jack is behind those 2 bowls on the right there, and right between them. It doesn't matter who's holding shot because it's only one shot, but and it's on the final end. But if Jack now kicks out to the right hand side of the screen, there is a 3 there now. It's pretty wide, but it's there, and the Ghosts have the last say.
There are only 2 games left to be completed. This one that we're showing you now.
Oh, wants to touch that? No, he's run in.
And the Glenbrook Lawson game that's happening over there. So they've still got potentially 2 ends to play. So the 2 skippers are about to play their final bowls. And so hopefully when that's done, we'll know the state of play in that other semi-final, knowing that Barrel is in the final, having beaten Austral. And barring a miracle, we will have Campbelltown Ghosts playing Austral Eagles in the men's seniors.
There's a bit of a pole in the way there, but I'll just show you that. That's exactly where Jack's sitting. And as I zoom out, you'll see 1, 2, 3 Penrith bowls ready to catch if Jack just comes back towards the orange pole a bit. But how to get it there, he's got to hit 3 bowls and hope. He's pretty close. No, bump that front one. Well, he's put another one out there. So there is a position there.
He has a catcher there, yeah.
For Penrith to do it.
There you go. One's seen the danger. Mick Shiner's.
Thanks, Mick Anderson. Wordsmith. So they've identified at the Ghosts and said, please put one here. This could be, thank you, Michael, the penultimate bowl of the match. Well,
it is.
This one here.
This may be the penultimate bowl.
He's thinking that way. He's got to crack into that side.
Yep.
He's got to move Jack. He's got to hit it pretty hard.
Okay, we might be seeing the miracle at BARGO is what we're looking for
Yeah,
now.
I reckon. Miracle on grass.
Miracle in grass. Yeah.
Yep, well, strong. We need Jack movement. If Jack doesn't move, this game is over. Jeez, a 2.
He hit
Nearly
the target.
2. That'll be it. Doesn't matter if they're up or down.
Yep.
Yes, you see, you got 4 bowls around the Jack.
Yeah. The question should have been, am I 3 down?
That's it.
If the am I 3 down is in the
Doesn't
negative,
matter. So I've got to tell you now. That's I'll tell you straight away. Campbelltown have won this game no matter what. So, ladies and gentlemen, Campbelltown versus Austral. That's what's coming up next in the senior men's. But Doc, it's been an absolute pleasure sitting here with you, mate. You'll be here in the afternoon with me again.
I'll be
Let's
here.
do that. Beautiful.
If you want me, and if the people in the chat don't kick me off, I'll come back.
I'll let you know for the messages. I'll check my messages in a sec. But guys, thank you so much once again for joining us here. They're measuring pointlessly.
And Glenbrook won the last end, so they're at least 5 up playing the last in the women's seniors. Sorry, the women's open. So very, very likely that it's Glenbrook versus Barrel in that. So we'll see you at 1 o'clock.
Beautiful, exactly right. Benny Two Shoes here with Steve. And the ladies just jumping in front of the camera as well with the doctor. And we'll see you very shortly, 1 p.m. this afternoon, YouTube Live Sports, same channel you're on now. I can't wait for it. Bring it on, and we'll see you soon.